Testing. There we go. Okay, my mic was off. Sorry. I've been having tech issues with my mic, and also my throat's been very hoarse today, so I apologize. But anyways, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, the Camelot Warrior here, and we're back on Mythos. I know it's been a hot minute. Sorry, my throat's a little bit off.
So, folks, we're gonna get into existing. Also, Cam, you're probably gonna need to fix
There's no audio right now.
No desktop audio.
Yeah, there's no audio.
I know, but it's probably broken there too.
No, it's not broken. That was broken.
Maybe.
Do I need to fix it?
Here, we can test.
Okay, let's.
Because there's in-game sound. Never mind, it picks up.
Yeah, I know. It should.
Okay, we're fine.
Yeah, I've kidnapped Swan.
Greetings, folks. It is I, the Swan Solberus. I have stolen Cam's Minecraft account and stream for the day.
Swan needed the stream, and we already planned this, so to make sure the Swan could do the Gaia stream, we're doing it on my channel, guys.
We're here!
So yeah, welcome, chat. Enjoy the Gaia stream on my end. But I will be honest, we are working on Mythos from my end for coming back. It's genuinely
gonna be super, super cool. Like, I'm not lying. It is going to be so cool.
Like, we're literally talking about it while she's here, guys, so... Yeah, it's been very hectic, very busy, but thank you for being patient for my end. But for now, enjoy the Gaia stream that's going on today, with the normal Gaia peeps. Swan, I will let you take over. Do not say anything offensive on my channel, or else
I will say all the offensive things!
Swan, no!
I hate boba!
Get out.
No, I'm sorry, Kim! It was a joke!
You're not allowed. I did not actually hit
no,
Swan.
that was a clap. That was a clap.
I did not actually do that. That did not actually happen. Don't worry. It's a bit.
That was a bit. That was a clap. We're all good.
I am stating that it was a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, the Swan Sorceress is fine.
I am completely okay.
Okay. Hopefully Swan doesn't fuck up my stuff.
I shouldn't, but I should probably get going.
You're being banished to the basement. Anyways, you guys have fun. I'll close the door and I'll leave you be.
Alrighty. You might want to make sure Nikki gets out.
Yeah, come on. Nikki. Come on. Enjoy.
Bye! Alright, chat, it's just you and me. Speaking of, I don't think Naya's existing right now. Hey. Hey, fella. Hey, fella. Hey. Hey, fella. Hey. 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 Hey, fella. Hey, fella. Is Naya alive, actually? Naya probably is still on starting soon. Alright, guys, I have a super important mission for y'all. I need one of y'all to go to Naya's stream and be like, exist. Or something. How dare you call me impatient? You know, maybe you're the one that's impatient. Maybe you're self-projecting a little bit there, you know? Just potentially, just slightly. There is a small chance. Assault is best done when unexpected.
What the frick?
Greetings, Naya.
I didn't even know that you were on this account. I didn't know to recognize your name.
Yeah, no. I'm at Cam's place right now, so I've stolen all of her shit.
Gotcha, because I was like, where the frick is Swan? Why is she just
yeah,
not
no.
in the Discord?
Yeah, no, I'm here. Also, I'm live, so they can hear you, by the way.
Hey, same.
Nice!
Yeah, I mean, I've been live for like 4 hours, so whatever.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the grind never stops.
The grind indeed never stops, just like with how we helped Colt here.
Oh, snap, I forgot. I have to, show Solid Head Lair. I just want to look at you, make sure that you got your... Yep, can you sit for me? Just quickly.
Hello.
Sweet, that's the first time I've seen you sit in months. Okay. Because I finally fixed my configs.
The first time I've seen you sit in months. Swan
Yeah, it's
never
like, man.
Swan never stops.
She just keeps going.
keeps trucking. But we got Colt here, and we just got done helping set up a lot of the stuff for more people. Hello,
All
Colt.
good.
Will you speak with us? Sir, please, don't ignore me.
Please.
Please.
Think of all the things we've been through.
There we
Please.
go. Alright, you wanna read or
Please.
me?
Oh, I can read.
Okay.
Since that, I could do the more male voices. Let's see. The hunter wipes his brow and glances back into the house at the makeshift beds and set up downstairs. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully that will help them feel a bit more accommodated, huh? It's not much, but I'd say it's still better than staying in hotel rooms. Yeah, well, thank you so much again for agreeing to help, Colt. It really does mean a lot. Even if you're not addressing it. There. He gives you a small smile. Don't worry about it. It's the least I could do. I had no idea that the admin who were relocated didn't have proper living situations until you said something.
I don't think anyone really knew, to be fair.
Still, don't you think Marshy should be focusing on her campaign? I think it's great that she wants to help and all, but she must know that trying to solve these smaller colonial issues won't. Oh, yeah, she's definitely heard that before. Don't worry. But that's not gonna stop her. Should know her. Once she has something on her head, she literally cannot stop thinking about it.
Oh god, I gotta hydrate.
Is she doing all right? He narrows his eyes and closes his arms. I've seen her around Gaia a couple times now, going about her political business. She looks tired.
I think she is tired.
She's gonna wear herself down at this rate. Don't let her work herself to death before she can even have a chance to speak or two. Oh, you mean speech? Yeah, but yeah, trust me. I won't let that happen. I know, Marshy.
You have your work cut out for you then.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, it'll be okay. I'll make sure Marshy knows exactly what's going on. All right, good to hear. He chuckles like, she made a good choice putting her faith in both of you.
That's what friends are for, after all.
All right, I'll take the rest from here and wait on Octavia's family to arrive. Caspian's always wanted a brother. I guess now he'll have two, huh? Jason and Brian are good kids, from what I've heard. Yeah, I think they'll get along just fine. Hopefully you have so much. Because honestly, yeah, I think the kids will be fine.
They should be.
You should get back to doing your jobs then. I'm sure there are plenty more admin in Gaia who could use a helping hand. Well, anyways, yeah, we should probably meet up at Marshy anyways. Thanks again, Colt. Really appreciate it.
Alrighty.
Hopefully that does everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully everyone's all accommodated. Whew. My legs are already killing me.
Well, we got a long way to go back to the house.
Are you?
I am very lost.
Oh, right. Yeah. Huh. Why did we
Well-
agree on this poster again?
So you see, Marshy blinked, and by the time we actually figured out how to work the printer, because the person running it is terrible, we were already in debt, so we had to just accept it as it was.
Oh. Who's Marpy?
Isn't that what Francine accidentally calls Marshy?
Oh, wow. She really took it as a campaign slogan. Okay.
I think that was also a mistype.
Well, can't do anything about it now.
Yep, we just gotta find our way. Are we in the Mercantile District still? I think we are.
Believe so, even though everything kind of does look the same here in Gaia.
Yeah, I kind of get lost. Like, some of the things I know my way around, other things I don't. Oh god. Don't walk off without me. I will be lost.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry. I just kind of wander
No,
sometimes.
it's okay. I went the
yeah.
actual wrong way.
We gotta. I think we go this way.
Yeah, I think we go past here.
Yeah. One thing's for certain now. I'm kind of starving, so I kind of want to make something when we get back to the house.
Well, I physically can't eat, but the smell is pretty nice. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, at least I'll make the aroma nice for you.
Mhm. Indeed.
The
other day, I had to actually eat because people were hosting a dinner and stuff, and I couldn't just explain to them that my internals are metal. So I had to consume, and it
Yeah.
hurt. It
I
was
can
in
understand the
pain.
awkwardness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't exactly know how they'd take cyborgs because they don't.
Yeah,
I haven't seen much technology around here. I'm not gonna lie, so I don't need to add to our troubles. It's very
So what do
fortunate
you
that I'm an
do eat?
internal. I
What
eat
do you eat?
nothing. I breathe this, and I suspect that sustains me.
So oxygen, you just convert it into like
Well, I do need oxygen as well. There's a good amount of me that's still like organic material, but I do also sustain myself, I think, off of this. I think it might explain why I'm so pale. I may not get all the proper
houses.
nutrients that I might need.
That's fair. Am I going the right way?
It might be somewhere up around.
Maybe it's over there. I feel like it's.
Rex and I came across these stalls at some point. I feel like the house is kind of back there somewhere.
I have a feeling it is supposed to be that way too.
We just gotta get there.
Yeah, just one thing's for
This
certain.
little path feels vaguely familiar.
Maybe.
Maybe. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this. I think.
Oh, yeah. Here we are.
Hell
We're
yeah!
here.
We did it. We figured it out. Look at us.
Okay.
Naturals.
We got mail. I'll leave that for Marshy.
Yeah.
Probably more important. I don't.
Hmm?
I don't know anybody here.
You've talked to so many people.
Well, not like that.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I don't need to exchange like addresses with anybody.
Well, I mean, it's probably not that difficult to figure out, and considering Marshy is the main one that lives here and all that, that's probably who it's to.
Well, this box is lying to us. There's nothing in it.
Well, then maybe they already got it.
Marshy's already here. Marshy! And Rex. Oh, boy. Hey!
Holy roly
I
poly.
didn't realize you guys were already going to be here. Who's hungry?
Oh, I'm hungry.
I'm very hungry, yes.
He's Russian.
Why are
right
you
now,
Russian?
Russian?
Because my chat is redeemed. Russian
Oh, do not
redeemed.
worry. I will make you
see.
the greatest vodka around.
Oh.
Does be done, yeah.
So I'll do what I can, you know? All right.
I would join in, but I can't even try to do a Russian accent.
Wait, I have flour. I have
You making more
eggs.
pancakes?
Is that a new cookbook or is that same old cookbook?
I'm pretty certain. Well, let me see. As long as it landed, it's probably the same here.
Why would it be any different? Did someone rearrange
Yeah, it's literally
recently?
the same. It's literally the same. All right.
You never know.
Well, I can.
Never what?
Yeah.
Oh, never know. That's what you said.
Oh, I still have the garlic bread from Merrick. If anyone wants it.
Oh, fuck
Isn't
yes.
that
Merrick
kind
bread,
of
my
old?
favorite.
Like, isn't that getting a bit old?
No, it's actually got like some
Stale bread make teeth strong.
Steel bread, my teeth.
Yeah, listen to Rex over here. He knows what he's
What
talking
are
about.
you planning to bite someone?
Wait.
You.
No.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Absorb.
I'm
I've got
done.
this.
Nope.
I got
Nope.
that.
Remove a chunk of flesh.
I'm jumping off. I'm out. No. Good. Fuck. Goodbye.
Literally so feeble.
Goodbye.
That's more for us, I guess.
Goodbye.
Well, good night.
Ow.
Hey, Marshy, you
Okay,
wanna
I
join
shouldn't
me
have
in-
done
That's
that.
all
That
the
was
Russian
not
you get.
wise. That was not
No,
wise
no
for
more
my
Russian.
ankles.
No more Russian. I'm too
Oh,
tired
the
to
Russian's
keep it up for
over?
much
Alright,
longer.
how about you rush over here before your food gets cold?
Oh, great. There are only 3 plates. I'll snatch one of them right here.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
yes, Rex. I can't eat food.
Bacon
and-
pancakes.
yeah, it's baking pancakes. Plus,
Shit, that's the
if you're feeling a
wrong
little
thing.
bit more eggy, you can have this
Eggy.
one that has eggs on it.
Egg.
Little more
Eggs and
eggy.
bacon?
That's Swan all the time.
What?
You're eggy.
What does that mean?
Means you got an egg-shaped head.
I feel like that's an insult. in some capacity.
If you
Yeah.
had not a hair on your head, people would look at you and they would confuse you for an egg. Humpty Dumpty looking ass.
What the
Oh my
frick?
God.
My head does not look like an egg.
Your head is very, very, very egg shaped.
No, it fucking ain't. My head looks
Shadow
like
Wolf,
any
thanks for
other
following.
head.
Shadow Wolf agrees. Shadow Wolf knows what's up
Yeah, because they're on your
All right.
perspective.
because they know that your head is that of an egg's.
My head is not an egg.
I literally think that if I knocked you on the head a little too hard, you would just yolk would just start spilling out.
What the
Well, I
fuck?
mean, wouldn't that be
No.
the case with everybody? If you hit someone hard enough, stuff would come out of their head.
Well,
We're all
So, like, I
secretly
feel like
eggs.
your analogy doesn't really work in that situation.
I'm gonna crack you like an eggshell. It's like gonna be like eggs Benedict. I'm gonna
Eggs
tap the little
Benedict.
top of your head.
Oh,
with
do
a
you know
spoon
someone?
and it'll
Oh,
just cave in.
how is he?
Eggs Benedict. His
Yeah,
full
it's-
name, Dr.
yeah.
Benedict. He has a degree
Oh, real? And what?
in chiropractic.
I cannot believe that I'm not a food item, y'all. You're not turning me into food.
well,
Sure. Yeah. Chiropractor. Tell him that maybe if you can fix mine. I don't know. I'm gonna eat before. Marshy, did you eat yet?
I just chowed down. I was
Wow.
hungry. I ate
Eat-
it in like 2 seconds.
Efficient.
All right. That's fair. That's
So
fair.
how'd the house go? You guys sell it? Really
What?
pitch it? Really
Oh,
get
the
that
house.
home? Because you're real estate agents now.
We
You talking to me?
just fucking helped move in more pets. What?
What? It was
No,
fun.
Naya, we're now opening a business. We are real estate
You're
agents.
real estate agents. You just helped.
I feel like we should
some
worry
people
about a
move into
campaign first
house.
before
Yeah.
we start opening up businesses in an area of people that
Really
think that we killed a lot of
campaigning?
people.
No,
Because it kind of
that
feels
will-
like we're just doing like menial tasks for free. That kind
God,
of is
I'm going upstairs.
Marshy,
know,
are you
we're like-
okay?
we're like
I'm gonna
stocking
work for a bit.
shelves. We're
Yeah.
like, and
Yep,
there she goes to hide
uh-huh.
again, so she could really start planning out how she's gonna stock even more shelves. Just really start narrowing it down.
We're gonna like
She's gone.
we're-
She's out of earshot.
We're gonna look up there at some point. We're just gonna see that she has installed shelves.
She's stocking them.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just stocking shelves
Look,
with
I
other
can just-
shelves.
I can guarantee it. Just give it a few minutes. She's gonna come down from that upstairs area. She's gonna walk her happy ass down here with like some harebrained plan. She's going to drag someone with her, and it's just going to be like menial task after menial task after menial task. Like, today.
We'll see how this prediction goes.
Next thing you know, she's gonna say that we need to go mop people's floors or something.
Whoever gets taken with Marshy has to has to confirm this at the end of the
I
day.
used the mop
lying.
floors once at Hotel Trivago. I just used my tail
Why did you use your tail as a mop?
because
not
we didn't
even a
have a mop.
broom. You
My
just dumped like
God.
tail in like a bucket of water.
Yeah, how do you think it
Just
became
soapy
green?
water. How do you...
I don't know.
Did you do that with your hair too?
Naya just is the mop. Naya is
Oh
the
my
resident
God.
mop.
I am the mop. Sometimes you have to, think outside of the box. In this case,
Dude, if thinking outside of the box gets me using my own hair as a mop, I think I'm gonna stay inside the box. Thank
I
you
mean, with
kindly.
that
Well,
shade of blue,
at least
you
our
might as well be.
floors
you!
are squeaky clean. So that's all that matters
My
to me.
hair is great and natural.
I mean, this
But
place
you're a
is actually
robot. I
pretty
don't think that's
clean.
natural.
It's also
I
pretty
am
well
not fully
decorated.
a
Well,
robotic!
most rooms except for this one. This one's kind of.
Well, are you a robot or aren't you?
I am partially robotic! My
Where?
God, do you not understand? Internally, my fucking guide.
So if I punched you really hard, I would knock a bolt loose.
Would
I
yolk come out?
certainly hope not. No,
Quite
I'm not
literally.
an egg!
Quite literally, you could have a screw loose right now as we speak.
Yeah, well, no one's cutting me open to find out, so,
I mean, there's knives over here.
I mean, we don't have to cut you open. Remember, you're an egg. All you gotta do is just
I am not an egg! My God! Why the I did not come here to be bullied. Let's decorate that fucking room. I'm gonna show you who's better. Come on.
Decorate what, your room?
No,
Your room's already decorated. It looks
Naya's.
like dog shit.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually do anything because I've
Naya's.
just been making food.
Wait, we're not decorating Naya's room? Wait, what?
I didn't do anything in my room. I
Shouldn't
just
we
ate the bug that was in
Naya's
there.
don't got
Oh,
nothing.
you're right. This is just super. Oh, okay, fine.
You have any more
whatever.
bugs?
Question
Any
is,
more bugs?
do we
I don't know.
have
Did they slip more into my room? Nah, I
do
set
we
out my candles.
have anything to decorate it with? Is the question. Do we have like?
We might
leftover
have
shit?
some stuff downstairs. Yeah, we've got some leftover
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
Nothing too crazy. We've got some
Mhm.
shelves. We've got some bookshelves. We have a couple more chests. We have a few plants. We got some candles. I mean, there's another armor stand as well.
Yeah, I mean something to work with.
Oh boy. Okay.
I shall take half.
Let's see what we can do here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that, so that's all on you guys. I just know how to cook. Surprisingly.
Okay. Well, let me think.
Well, I'm gonna take that.
Where should the bed be? It's a good first question.
What, you gonna move my bed?
Do you want it to be in the same place?
I mean,
No,
you
you
know,
got a point.
space effectiveness. It could.
We don't have
No,
a
potentially-
you got a
chair.
point. You
It
got a
could
point.
potentially be in a corner more so.
Yeah, you a corner person? You're like a wall person?
I'm more of a. I'm trying to take it back
A
home.
mop person.
Barshi's staring at us from the doorway. Oh no, I don't like that look in her eye.
Oh no, I think it's gonna happen, guys.
Does she realize
Hello?
that she's deafened? Oh, there we go.
Hi.
What are you
Marsh.
doing?
Hey, what you doing?
What
We're
are
trying
you
to figure out how to
doing?
decorate Naya's room.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you have any bugs?
no.
Here,
They're
let's
my
try.
bugs.
You're not
Oh,
getting
well,
my
I want.
bugs.
You're not gonna finish them.
No.
Marcy, don't let her have your bugs. She ate the last ones. Marcy, protect them.
That's why it's so dark in here. It's
Right.
they're good.
Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
What do you mean?
What?
I don't know. Maybe bang your head against the wall once and you'll figure
My
it
brain
out.
is very scattered
You
right
think
now.
you think Yoke would come out if you banged your head against the wall?
Nah, not everyone's an egg. No one's an egg, actually.
Actually,
Well, that's what
Swan
Rex
is.
said.
That's what we've already
I am not an
discovered,
egg!
Is that Swan is just an egg.
Oh no, I'm falling out of this chair. Fuck.
Because you're an egg.
I'm not an egg!
The egg theory is getting proven. Humpty Dumpty, you're
No!
literally about to fall off that wall.
I'm not on a wall.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Ask me if I
technically,
believe that.
like, technically, there's a wall probably underneath you.
I don't
so
know
you
how to.
technically might
I
be-
don't know
This
how
is
to
a
naturally
floor.
transition because I
But, like,
wasn't able to
underneath
read
you.
this beforehand. I'm
Man,
currently.
am I about to have to drag you to the side with like a fucking muted chat and tell you how to act?
No, I'm very scatterbrained because
You
I
better
never
figure
got a
out that
chance to
fluid
read the
transfer-
roadmap.
You better figure out that fluid transition. I don't care if you gotta open up
I
that
never
Google
read
Doc
the
and read the
roadmap.
in-depth explanation. Your one fucking job. The entire thing that we do on Mythos SMP. Alright, let's go back to this.
All right,
let's
well,
keep.
Are you serious?
We were doing so well.
I've been doing RP with you for years.
We were doing
She
so
doesn't know how
well.
to act.
We were doing so well. I'm gonna cry.
I'm supposed to be the dumbass in this series.
Holy fuck.
Plant.
I almost want a pillar for this corner, but I don't have one.
Anyways,
Hmm.
yeah,
Maybe
we
just
could do
like
a
kind of
pill-
makeshift one.
makeshift pillar.
I don't
I don't
fucking
have
know.
materials for that.
Yeah, no, I was gonna potentially use shelves, but this borderline, so it wouldn't really work.
What's these
No,
books
not
have?
against the wall.
What are these books?
Oh, they're kind of just generic, like
It's
how
that.
to egg and
Have
shit
you
like
ever
that,
like
know?
ordered decorative books? Like the titles are just really basic and they're boring as hell, probably.
I feel like that's a waste of money.
Yeah, excuse
It's
me,
to
I'm
make
gonna
you
have
look
move your
smart.
bed.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't try
Swan
to be.
really loves buying books like that. She, she's got a
No,
concept
I
of
don't
something.
No fighting in my bedroom, please.
I will break
Okay.
every rule
Well,
you have
in
just
lieu
to
of a, we
spite
don't
you.
even have another table. Man, we need more furniture. This is
Yeah,
tricky.
no, I
Well,
don't have
okay,
a table.
for now, we'll put a chest here, but I would put a table there and I'd put a candle
You know
on
what?
it.
Clearly you have a vision. So take the vision.
I can feel the the spirit of decorating flowing through me.
Yes, clearly.
Mm,
Hmm.
such a beautiful trait
Mhm.
of Rex.
And It's under my character description. Can decorate.
Can decorate. I only know how to do Lyondell style, and that's it. Only that. That's the only thing I figured out. Can't do
You
anything
mean-
else.
Orange for some reason. Just everything's orange.
Fits her.
Orange and gray.
Fits her. Fits her.
Like, just like on paper,
her.
just picture those colors.
her.
Do you see them going together?
Fits her. Fits her. The library looks kind of decent, though. Okay,
Orange,
please.
gray, and brown.
Don't destroy this for me, okay? Don't. It's the only thing I have.
You are blue, and the colors you chose are orange, gray, and brown.
I don't know. Look at my shirt, maybe, and my gloves.
You have gloves? Those look like skin.
This is a fucking glove on
What
my
happened to your
hand.
other
Glove?
glove? You lost your other glove?
You
What
know
happened to your
that
other
thing
glove?
that I did that one time where I transferred this? It's a lot easier to do when I don't have shit in the way. So I don't
So
wear
you
a
threw
glove
away
on
the
one
glove
hand.
instead of putting it in your pocket?
Isn't your left side cold?
Yes, your left hand colder
You know what?
than the
Fuck
other.
off! I don't know. It's almost like you have a sleeve on this arm, but don't on this arm. My
this is-
God!
It's because my arms flex.
Hey,
forwards.
joke's
I
on
can
you.
literally barely
I'm
feel
not
through
wearing
this.
sleeves.
Well, cool. You have a reason. I have a reason too. Wow!
You know how you crack like an egg? This shit borderline indestructible.
bitch. Okay.
Well, if it makes you feel better,
you know,
I'm not wearing
if I
any
didn't
sleeves.
have power
Um,
armor, I would be really squishy, wouldn't
um,
I?
Mom, Dad,
Ah.
stop fighting.
Bitch,
You're
I
right.
ain't your
we
mother.
We gotta decorate.
Mom, Dad, please
Naya's
stop
room.
fighting.
We need some more tables. I'm not sure what else
Oh wait,
to
I
do
still
here.
have plants. Take more plant.
Plant. All
Oh,
I have in
yeah.
my inventory is food.
Not an egg, Cam! Sorry, I somehow imagined Cam's voice telling me I was an egg, so I had to scream.
Mm.
Why do I have an egg?
Is there anything I can do with this wall? Maybe.
Get it. Why are there eggs?
Shelves above the door is just so.
Naya.
meh.
I was
I'm-
cooking.
I'm going to
It's
drag you.
eggs.
I will drag you downstairs, and I will put your
Oh,
head
fuck
to
no.
the skillet.
Oh no. Swan's got a fucking little sibling now.
No! No!
Aww.
You wonder, hey, you think if we crack Swan's head, if one of those will pop out?
We're not cracking my head. Oh my god.
Wow, Swan. Darn came
Yeah,
out.
hold on. Let
Oh.
me just, crack myself open and out will pop a golem, like some tiny little golem thing that's been hiding inside of me. Yeah, sure.
It's good the stream just started. What the
Can we go back to
Swan
when?
hours.
Can we go back to when Naya was a mop? And that was the funny thing, Can we just return?
God.
Return to my mopness? I mean, yeah, of course. I'm the mop. And you told. Wait, what about your. What is your. Oh.
Oh wait, there's neighbors here. I shouldn't screech. Anyway.
No, you shouldn't.
Oh, my fucking
Yeah.
god.
You know,
I cannot
you know?
with this group.
I am not an egg. Because I do not sleep in a fridge. See, eggs belong in the fridge. I do not sleep in a fridge.
Do you think a chicken fucking lays eggs in a fridge?
That'd be really effective if they did. Or maybe they can just do it right into my pan.
Fuckheads!
Oh
What?
shit, Swan, you gotta
Whoa.
suck up the tears.
Whoa.
What's up?
Hi,
Why
we're
is Swan crying?
no
Well,
reason.
we were
What's
just
up?
yeah, nothing. Never mind.
Wait,
nothing.
hold on, Naya. Give me your hair so I can mop up my tears.
Oh yeah, no problem. Go
Here
ahead.
we go.
Well, I had an epiphany. I think what we gotta do is we do
What does that mean?
so just politics, right? We
Yeah.
do what the competition is doing, but do it better, right?
So you're actually going to campaign?
Oh my god, for the first time?
What are you actually gonna do your job?
Like you're actually gonna start campaigning now. The
Wow.
person that should have been
No,
campaigning
well,
like
listen,
3
listen,
weeks
listen.
ago.
So I still related to the flux shit, right? He said, or that I don't remember if he said it specifically, but it was said that he's in charge of like all that shit, right?
Who's drinking? Who just
Yeah,
opened a drink?
Who opened the fucking Sprite?
This fucking Swan.
It wants to want. You gonna
Your
share?
egg ass. You want to stop interrupting? Carry on, Marshy.
Go on, Marshy.
So we got the government, right?
Yeah, that's what.
Hold
yeah.
on, my train of thought crashed.
Come on, man.
This Sprite just threw me off the rails.
Is this too?
Marshy.
You're gonna go back
Marshy.
upstairs and think about this for a few more minutes and then come
No,
back.
okay, wait, no. We're do what Merrick does and do it better.
I actively just choked on Sprite.
Do what Merrick does, but do it better. That's your great epiphany.
That's
My
what
great
you,
epiphany.
Marshy. That's what
No,
we've been trying to do for the past 3 weeks.
Shut. So, the relief fund, right? He's supposed to be in charge of that, and I want to see if he's actually fucking doing it, and if he's not, we're gonna do it. Like,
Yeah.
he's
Dude,
fixing
what?
the flux area. Like, he said he was in charge of that shit, and if he's actually doing it, we're gonna figure that out, and if he's not, we're gonna fucking do it.
Oh
Because
yeah,
fuck him.
he was the one that was going to like pay for that, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Wonder where those funds went.
yeah. We should
probably
find
to
out
the-
what
Probably
that
to the
going
garlic
on
bread.
with that.
Nice still.
Definitely for the garlic bread.
Oh,
Dude, it's
God,
good. All
okay.
right. Anyways, I have a chicken in here.
Why do you have it? How did you? where
Swan
is it?
Swan
gave birth.
hatched.
I did not! I
Where
literally
is
did
it?
not!
It's on the candle.
The chicken's over here.
Oh, it's over there. Okay.
It's cuddling for warmth
That
because
is-
Swan is neglecting her motherly duties.
I am not a mother.
This stream is a disaster.
Listen, I've already
Do a
choked.
weird voice. I usually don't do those during lore streams. Sorry.
Anyways, you want to go check to see if Mr. What's His Face is actually doing his damn job?
Yeah, let's go do that.
Oh, Take care of
let's-
the chicken for me while I'm gone.
Yeah, you're gonna be hard pressed to drag me fucking out after your stupid errands, you know.
Oh
Hey,
my
Naya,
God,
Let us
wow,
know.
wow,
Let us know if Marshy's
wow.
got you mopping floors, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can
I-
say I told
You
you.
weren't even the
so.
one mopping. I was the one fucking using the broom.
Wait, why do you use a
asshole.
broom for a mop?
Oh,
Because it
see
was
what I could do with my
outside. You wanna
limited
mop-
furniture.
you
But
wanna
we might have
mop
to put
dirt?
it in order.
Wouldn't be the last time. I mean,
There's furniture down here.
anyway.
Naya, you're
you already
perfect for the
pointed
job,
that
right? You are the mop. If she's got you mopping floors, you've come trained.
Yeah, I'm a mop. How do you think the floors of Trivago were always so clean? I use my tail. Anyways, we're gonna go talk later.
I
We're
will,
just gonna.
I will do the laws and the kazoos, but no long thingies. Sorry, that was to chat. Anyway.
Good luck. I'm going to see what I can do with these shelves.
wait.
You know, I don't think
Thank
there's really
you.
too much I can
I
do without some
appreciate it.
desks.
Yeah, do we not actually have any desks?
No,
Wait,
you're in
do
another
I have
house.
any? My room is already a disaster, so we might as well steal from it. Yeah, there are desks here. Take. Go on.
Alright, sure. And steal a couple of tables. Just because I know where I could put a couple of them, I'll come back for more if I need to. Ah, I gotta carry these upstairs. Good thing I'm literally yoked. Alright. So I was thinking of putting one here because, well, we don't like have a pillar or anything like would have liked. At least we could do with some light there.
Mhm.
Fuck this candle. Alright, you don't want a candle up in your face while you're trying to sleep. So instead, what we're going to do
No,
is
I
we're gonna
love
have
the
a-
thought that this candle could, fall on my face and like burn me alive.
Okay, no, we're going to remove this and probably this because I feel like Naya might want to be somewhat practical at some point, and I just now realized I do not have nearly as much tables as I would have liked. Okay, this is fine. I can make this work.
Do I have one more table? I run.
Alright, chicken, I'm gonna need you to move. You got a couple more. Alright, chicken, I'm gonna need you to move! Okay,
Plant, you're being relocated to the floor.
think about this.
How many more do you need?
I don't know, maybe 3.
That is the exact number that I have.
Okay, great. So what I'm thinking is...
Hold on, let me pull out my giant ass axe and just use that to break these tables.
I don't have a screw gun.
Efficiency.
Can't connect to that. Oh, that's fine. We can worry about that later.
And
I can
here we
get
are.
a hand drill later. Alright, give me. Okay, this will work. So we can either do that and have one more, or we can have it go all the way across, and then in this corner we can have another one. For now, we'll do that. We don't have a chair, otherwise I'd put one here. And
You can always
can't
probably
change
pick one up
Anai's
later.
bed sheets. Yeah. Just making sure that the lighting is good. There really needs to be a light in this corner.
I have one more
Well, how about
candle.
we put this table here? Okay, so that's all right. I would like a bit of framing for the shelves over here. We can worry about that later.
Mhm.
And we can put this here for now. We could leave this chest in lieu of like other desks.
This actually feels like a room now.
There we go. Let's put a plant down. We could just drop one like. Oh, you're gonna want this space to work, so we'll just put one here. And now I'd probably appreciate the flower. Okay, that's as much as I can do with what I've got.
Well, I only have a flower pot and a flower, so you know.
Yeah, this is, and I think Naya might be happy with this.
Yeah, I mean, Naya gets to come home to a surprise
not
after being
perfect,
dragged around
but
to do
it-
chores.
Definitely is better.
Mhm.
All
Also,
right.
haven't you noticed that once again we are the ones left alone to our own devices?
Yeah, why didn't you go with them?
I don't know. Kind of felt like I wasn't invited per se.
Oh, don't tell me you've started falling in love with the prospect of hanging out with me.
Absolutely fucking not.
Really? Because it sure seems like you really enjoy spending time around me. Like, you're really going out of your way for it.
Marshy just seems super stressed out recently, and I don't think my company has been helping her like Naya's has.
Yeah, I get that.
So-
I guess it might be the same for me. Yeah, might as well put this down. I don't have a better
Plus,
place
you
to
could
put it for
say
now.
that unfortunately your style of doing things is a lot more up my alley.
Oh, really? I didn't expect that from Goody Two Shoes you.
I'm not exactly a goody two shoes.
Yeah, ask me if I believe that.
Yeah. Dude, I've literally helped distract people so you could break into places like twice now.
Yeah, but you did your fair share of grumbling.
That's because I didn't fucking know what you were doing!
Yeah, huh?
Like,
Alright.
what it was for!
And how about we do something actually fun then if we've been doing chores all day? Now I'm kind of restless.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, I like having my frames back, so I kind of want to get out of this end of the city.
So, if you think of doing something fun, what do you have in mind?
Well, I wouldn't call it fun.
Well, you just
I do think we
said,
could try
like,
getting back to work.
sounds fun enough to me.
Yeah, more entertaining. Than, you know, mopping floors. Actually getting
Indeed.
things done, being successful. Making progress. I just gotta go hunt it down. Wherever they are. We should egg Merrick's house. Now that's a great idea, chat.
Mm.
I cannot end up in prison for the third time.
Well, I mean, you know, egging is kind of seen as a child activity, so I feel like, you know, the children
Yeah, but
would be
in
the
that
first
district,
requested.
we're gonna get caught instantly. There's only one entrance and exit. And with the amount of nobility right there, we're gone. We are just gone.
Is there no, like, trees, or, like, well, not trees. Are there no, like, leaves we could hide behind anywhere? I mean,
I have no idea how we're gonna
surely.
scamper around that tree. I mean, besides most of that district, it's on top of it.
There are more productive things we could be doing with our time, but the idea is appealing.
No, let's just get out of here and back into the city proper.
The
It's
place
probably
where
a
I
good place to
actually know how
start.
to navigate.
Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah, vaguely. You'd think by now we'd have figured it out.
No.
No, not at all.
Okay. Oh, I guess Marshy's posters are all around. Forgot we also had to do that one.
Yeah,
I
got some weird looks. Well, shit. Got some weird looks.
guess we do have a permit now, so that's fair.
I mean, I don't see any Merrick posters around, so we're already a step ahead of the game.
Yeah, well, because posters are kind of like a little bit of a childish thing. Everyone knows who Merrick is. Everyone knows who Marshy is. Posters gonna change their mind. I mean, especially these ones. I mean, come on.
Yeah, their minds are... If there was a box,
Like
they're
Marpy?
inside a box.
Marpy 2022.
Yeah, that was a typo. With the printing press. Again, we were rushed and they gave us, like, they didn't have the instruction manual, as I said, and their shit was so
You
disorganized.
guys typeset Marpy instead of Marshy.
Listen, I was rushed! Their shit isn't organized. It is literally done as a scam. So you go into debt or some shit so they can, like, read it, like, you've taken so much of our time, so it's gonna cost you. And it's like, no.
Okay,
Anyway.
well, fuck, where is she?
Perhaps...
There's one person that we need if we want to actually get things done. Because she'll know what to do. All you have to do is say what we want done, and then she'll be able to figure it out. We just gotta know where she is. I ran past her house and she wasn't there when me and Marcia were coming back. I mean, we can check places that she's been before. You guys are treading on eggshells with these jokes.
On eggshells, I wonder who just walked into the room and handed me a fucking fully cooked egg. I have an egg on a plate.
You have a fully cooked egg? Why don't you eat it? Go ahead, go ahead, let us hear the crack.
No, like, it's cooked. It's already cracked.
Oh, there's no shell even on it?
No, it's just an egg.
Give it a good bite. Give it a good munch.
Hold on, I gotta... Egg.
You enjoying your egg?
Yeah, totally.
Is this not cannibalism?
I don't know.
This
Do you
is one of
think?
your kind. First you neglect your child, now you eat your other one.
Birds deserve to die, except me. I'm the superior bird. Anyway.
Oh my god, there's an egg on my screen! Emma's looking at Swan! Okay, here we are. There we go. There's the one we need. This is who we need, right? And we just like we right-click her as opposed to like, what is happening here? Why is the entire family here?
I mean, they could be on an outing.
Wow. Why?
I don't know. Do you ever do things with a family?
No. Should be fixed. No cat. That must be for the other one's perspective. I'm right-clicking the wrong one. Okay, here we go. I am very tired today. My brain is barely on. Okay, here we go. London would have a rather vacant expression on her face as she watches her parents discuss the pricing of a rather nice necklace. She taps her foot impatiently, looking away for a moment. Your eyes would lock and her expression lights up in surprise. Dracor, thank you for following. Excuse me, mother, father. I'll be just a moment.
Whatever you say, dear.
Kimura would state as London quickly steps away, much to her brother's annoyance. Hey, London. She takes you both firmly by the arm, pulling you both to the side. What are you two doing here? We were in the neighborhood. We decided to stop by. What about you? She glances back at her family and sighs, bringing a hand to her temple. If I weren't dragged along on some ridiculous little family outing, I would be knocking at your door by now. But as you can see, I'm a bit predisposed.
I mean, a family outing doesn't sound so bad.
Hold on, the cut-off has been dramatically delayed. The political atmosphere of Gaia is in shambles, and yet my parents decide my brothers and I need to spend more time with them outside of the house. How does that remotely sound productive to you? And to think, I had plans today. But I suppose they're simply not as important as whatever this is. Wait, what kind of plans? As much as your call to action warms my heart, I'm afraid you two can't do it yourselves. She frowns, crossing her arms and glancing back at her family. I need a way out of this.
If you don't have a way out, maybe we can just work on your plans tomorrow?
Dramatic pause. The longer you wait to accomplish anything in Gaia, the more power and influence your enemy will gain, and I doubt that's high on your priority list. She pauses, inhaling and exhaling calmly. I dislike remaining idle, especially at a time like this. So, forgive me if I seem a bit passionate right now. Okay, then what can we do to expedite this process? How long is this outing going to take? You're just yoking around, Rex. Man, you guys need to be clowning on Swan in her chat. She would really appreciate these.
I mean, I'm actually just enjoying the rest of this egg.
Oh, this could last the entire day. You've met my parents. My mother and father can find distractions in the smallest things, especially if they're shiny and exotic. Exhibit A. She motions to her parents. We're still discussing jewelry at the small shopping stand. And I can't exactly vanish on them, because nothing but alarm and unwanted attention.
Well, maybe we can try to give you an out ourselves.
Rex, I sent photo of Swan's reaction to egg. Oh, you look like such a fucking dork. You're so tiny in that chair. I forgot you're a literal smurf, like an actual smurf.
Not that short!
Actual munchkin.
It could have been worse with my mother's genetics.
Uh-huh. Her eyes light up at the idea, and she glances back at both of you. Perhaps that's not a horrible idea. You can try to persuade my family to let me leave with you. I'm certain that my mother would react positively given her recent interest in your cause. However, the difficulty in this plan comes with my father and brothers. I don't believe they'll be fond of the prospect of you whisking me away. Again. Okay, well, look, if you don't think we can wait on your plans, then we don't exactly have any other options. Your ear twitches at your statement. Fine. You can try, but tread lightly. If this plan gets us into trouble, we'll have to escape more than just some silly family outing.
I thought your father liked us. At least
My father
not
tolerates you. He defended you in that trial because he believes in finding the truth, and nothing but the truth. He does not like you. Otherwise, don't you think he would have allied with you long ago? There's a reason myself, and apparently my mother, have to work with you discreetly. And I intend to keep it that way. Okay, so we just convince them to let you leave and don't get you in trouble. Alright, I got it. I'm like 5 foot. Well, yeah, like Swan is like 3 feet tall.
I am not that short! I'm
Yep.
the same height as my Mythos character, canonically.
She has stilts anyway.
No, I don't.
You make it sound easy. She crosses her arms and raises an eyebrow. Don't let our recent successes get to your heads. Not every encounter runs as smoothly as you'd like them to.
Trust me, I know that all too well.
You bet she does.
Bitch.
Just get me out of this. She huffs, walking back to her family, forcing a small smile onto her face. Okay, so how should we tackle this then? Divide and conquer?
I mean, yeah, sure. You can handle the guys, I handle the girls.
The girls?
The one? I don't fucking know.
How about you get the parents and I'll try convincing the brothers, okay?
Sure. Christ.
Put down the fucking egg.
I accidentally brushed the fork. Yeah, sure.
Ring your little bell. Call Cam over to retrieve the plate.
No.
Ding ding ding! Cam, I'm done with my meal!
Look, I'll handle the parents. You just... Are you sure you can handle the brothers? Don't they, like, really not like you? Or us?
Yeah, I don't think anyone likes me.
Okay, fair.
Just go do it, alright? I've got
Fine.
my ways. Just
Whatever.
don't fuck it up.
I'm not gonna fuck it up!
Is Cam coming to retrieve the plate?
Yeah.
What the heck, sweetie?
Thank you, Cam.
Or ring the bell if you need anything.
Oh, you have a bell, actually.
Ring the bell if you need her. You heard it, Swan.
Swear to God.
All right.
London's father and mother, Kimura and Cross, would be observing a small stand that seems to be selling handcrafted jewelry. What about that one, dear? Rather simple, don't you think? Sometimes simplicity speaks louder than extravagance. Excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Remington? They turn to you, while Kimura would just seem surprised to see you. Cross would seem a bit more skeptical. The man gives you a single nod while Kimura would smile, shaking your hand. Outsider? I had no idea you were in Gaia today. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, quite well, thank you. Cross clears his throat. I hope we're not in your way. We were just about to depart. No need to be so sour, dear. There's plenty of space for all of us. Have you come to do a bit of shopping yourselves? Not exactly. I just wanted to ask you about something. The man narrows his eyes while Komura would simply chuckle. And what would be your question? If it is at all pertaining to your campaign, I would prefer to leave political intrigue and curiosity for another day. Myself and my family are preoccupied at the moment. I understand that you're all enjoying some time together, but it's quite important. Komura gives Cross a small nudge and a smile. A question will not hurt, my dear. There's no point in avoiding it like the plague. We have the rest of the day ahead of us. Cross sighs. Fine then. What is it you need, outsider? We were hoping to borrow London today. Hey, Candy. The dialogue's broken. I'm sorry. Shit. Anyway, chat, while we wait for Kimura to exist, how are y'all? Oh wait, I don't have the thing pulled up because I had to mute myself. There we go. There's chat. Listen, I may be short, but you know, I'm not the shortest person on this planet. So, you know? Well, yes, Cam. A lot of people are taller than me. That isn't exactly an accomplishment. You know? You know? Absolutely not. Dear, what? Darling, it's taken weeks for us to schedule some quality time with our own children. Do you not hear how ridiculous that is? It's been a difficult couple of weeks that have the entire colony out of sorts. I know it hasn't exactly been easy for anyone. That's exactly why we agreed to this this outing would be a good idea for our kids, Kimura. I don't dispute that, Cross, but you shouldn't immediately refute a simple request like that. There could be a good reason behind it. You need to give her time to explain. Cross would furrow his brow in irritation, his tail swaying slowly behind him as Kimura places a hand on his shoulder. I promise that there is a valid reason behind my request, if you would hear me out. There's a moment of silence before eventually Cross would pinch the bridge of his nose. Fine. Why do you want to borrow her? And why can it not wait for another day? Regarding Marshy's campaign, we believe it to be useful to have a noble's expertise. And why exactly have you chosen this noble to be my daughter? He motions to the sky, frustrated. London is young and inexperienced. I'm sure there are several other families in the noble district who would be willing to assist you. Why are you so adamant on using my daughter? Because London isn't as inexperienced as you believe. He raises an eyebrow. What are you saying? You see London standing nearby. Her ear perks up and she would shoot you a quick and icy glare, motioning for you to stop whatever you're attempting to say. I mean, she's been trying to follow in your footsteps. I don't think you should discredit her as quickly, and she's never going to learn if you don't give her a chance to do it. So, this is the perfect opportunity for her. What? He's caught off guard. He glances between you and London before stepping forward to you. Really? Yes, she's been very interested in the political atmosphere. Taking after you. I didn't know this was so hard to take in. What did I tell you, Cross? You've spent every decade of her life worrying about her when she's been working from within your shadow all this time. I assumed she despised politics. She always seemed to get that same scowl on her face when we spoke of our noble endeavors. You notice London give you a completely flabbergasted expression from where she's standing, hiding her face in her hands. Maybe she was more interested than you thought. Your daughter is taking an interest in your work, and this could potentially be the perfect outlet for her to practice and learn. Ross hesitates. The political sphere is not a simple one to practice in, Kimura. Then where is she supposed to find any opportunity if you don't let her take any? It will just be for today, I promise. Cross grits his teeth before eventually he would sigh. Fine, fine. Just for today. You may take London with you for whatever noble expertise you desire, but you are to return her home before it's dark out. Is that clear? Perfectly clear. Thank you, Mr. Remington. See, was that so hard? Just because I allowed it this time doesn't mean I enjoy the idea. You're proud of her. It's alright to admit it sometimes. I'll leave you to the rest of your day.
I have work tomorrow. Unfortunate. Finally, you stumble your way through that conversation.
It took a bit more convincing than I thought. But, hey, you did it. How did it go on your end?
We're not gonna rat us out, but I didn't need to be deceptive, I guess. That's just probably going to be a future problem.
So did they see through your attempt, or did you just tell them?
Yeah. Hey, London.
Okay.
Quickly now, let's go. To where?
Anywhere else but here, I assume?
Yeah, maybe up.
Perchance?
Maybe up is the right direction?
Mayhaps?
Perchance. Ah, it is! We guessed correctly. I mean, down would just be like a dead end, but yeah.
Yeah.
London sighs in relief, taking a pause as you all walk away from her family. I'll admit, I had my doubts. My family has never been easy to persuade, and yet that certainly went better than I expected, didn't it? Yeah, we got you out like we said we would. Now, what's the plan? We'll never know. She composes herself, brushing her hair behind her shoulder and motioning for you to walk with her a bit further away from the crowd. What? There's a crowd? Alright. Not here. Follow me to the forest floor, alright? It's easier to speak in private down there.
Sure thing.
So the forest floor we go!
Down!
We gotta follow her. We gotta look for the Londons that say this way. That or we just kinda have to walk.
I went the wrong way.
Yeah, dumb fuck.
Shut up,
You're going in the complete wrong direction. You can't touch the forest floor from there.
bitch. I haven't been back to this section for a while. We were kind of busy with all those chores Marcia gave us.
Yeah, huh.
So we were stuck.
Mm-hmm. There should be a way down here.
Yeah. We gotta find one of those,
Should-be.
trees. The landing trees.
The landing trees.
Well, they take you down to the forest floor.
Well, we gotta take a landing tree down to the forest floor. That's what you sound like.
My accent isn't generally that prevalent.
My accent ain't generally that prevalent.
Fella?
Fella.
You know, I could
Don't
just...
you know?
If you actually want me to use my accent, that's perfectly fine, but you know...
You ain't southern like I'm southern.
Bro,
I was born and raised in the wild, wild west.
there ain't exactly much Wild West left.
I had
so,
to
you know,
have a duel with my twin sibling to decide who got to slide out of the vagina.
The fuck?
I won.
Congratulations. Not the
You
forest
ain't
fucking
shit,
floor.
Sorb.
My
Not the
name ain't
forest floor?
Sorb.
It's sorbing time.
Oh my lord.
Ya ain't shit, Sorb. You ain't the one that won the duel. You got pitied.
I didn't get
You
pitied.
were a tumor. You
I
got C-sectioned.
I defeated my twin sister so well that they had to extract us before I killed them.
I think that's an L. I think you were milliseconds from dying.
No, it was the
You
other way
took the
around.
pussy way out.
I most certainly didn't. I found my way down.
Where's
to
the way?
forest-
How?
I
Alright,
found
did
my way
too.
down to the forest floor.
So did I. Mine was even more efficient and
Well,
cooler
I already
than yours.
found London, so I think I'm better.
Nah, I locked eyes first.
No. No.
Can you do a Prince Naveen voice, Rex? Who was Prince Naveen again?
Maybe someone from, like,
Was he the one from Princess and the Frog?
I think so. I'm scared to take
I don't
another
remember what
drink
his
of
accent
Sprite
was.
because I actually choked on it
Prince and the
earlier.
Princess and the Frog. I can't remember his accent. I'd have to listen. Lennon crosses her arms, leaning against a nearby tree with a slight smirk on her face. So, I did some thinking after our last visit. And what did you come up with? Since you fulfilled your end of the deal and helped me get to the bottom of a troublesome political controversy, I think it's only fair that we return to our primary objective, We know that Merrick Huxley has taken information on the Maxwell family and is paying off the Branson family. All of this can go toward defeating him in the election and placing Marshy in control of the colony.
But how do we get from point A to point B?
I will forever remember the one voice Rex did when he first got to this place. What was that voice? Firstly, we should understand how to use the knowledge we found. She straightens herself, beginning to pace. I considered our options in depth while you were gone. The best course of action we have is to gain an in, if you will. A way to learn more about Merrick himself and what he's planning. And, how do you plan on doing that? We know now that Merrick has been sending some rather substantial checks to the Branson family in order to keep them afloat. Therefore, we can assume after our last visit that they have more of a connection to Merrick politically. After all, there's no reason for him to pay them if he has no plans on forming a sort of alliance, right?
So we can try and get more information from the Bransons?
Not all of them. It would seem far too suspicious if we appeared for a second time to their doorstep with the intention of asking them questions. You have to think of the social aspects as well. But I do agree that there is more to be found from the Bransons. That's why we're going to pay their daughter a visit.
Olive?
Oh yeah, it was Colt's voice, and I just fucking like my voice just sunk. The deepest it's ever been. However, in order to do this, we have to gain her trust. At the very least, to an extent that she doesn't feel uncomfortable speaking to us with confidence. And why can't you do that? I'm not sure if you've noticed, Rex, but I wouldn't exactly call myself a social butterfly. Besides, I understand that my idea of an ideal interaction would not coincide with hers. She looks off to the side. She appears intelligent, but she's overall rather naive and introverted. I won't be able to gain anything from her myself.
So, what about us then?
You're still the outsiders. Didn't you listen to what any of them said at that dinner? They cannot place their faith in you or in Marshy. That they can support her current project, given their personal connection to her message. But none of that means they're willing to place their trust in you. Especially not to give you information on the person you're trying to push out of office. For this job, we need someone personable and kind. Someone who would be able to persuade her successfully without forcing answers out of her. Someone like Oscar. Are you sure it's a good idea to keep involving him? I don't necessarily find it ideal either to increase the size of our party, but Oscar has the softness we need to speak with her successfully. That much is clear.
I mean, besides, Oscar helped a lot the other day. I'm sure he'd be willing to help us once more.
In which case, all we need to do is figure out where he is. She thinks to herself. It's far too late in the day for him to still be at home. So he must be somewhere in the lower districts. Perhaps at the merchants on the other side of the colony?
We could check the library. Or not if you think that's a bad idea, London, but don't just stare.
She glances at Swan and raises an eyebrow. The library? I mean, I suppose it's worth a check since we're nearby.
Trust me. Let's go check it out.
Why the library?
Just a hunch.
That's it?
I mean, he seems like the sort to like reading, don't you think?
I don't know. I'd never really talk with the guy like that.
Then trust me on this, because I have.
Okay, whatever.
My ability to walk upstairs was briefly restricted.
Your ability to do a lot of things is just restricted by yourself.
No, you.
Also, you're going the wrong way.
Fuck. Yes, I am.
Yep.
Shh.
It's past the school, dum-dum.
Listen.
Yeah, I hear you, Poison, but, like, I can't just read the accent and then be like, yes, I know that one. I have to fucking... I gotta hear it. I can listen, like, after stream if I remember, but I can't just, like, shit it out right now.
I found it.
Hold on. Yeah, because you went off-roads. I refuse to off-road.
Well, I just jumped off from where
Thanks,
I
Fair
was.
Rex. Yeah, like,
landed
I
on the
know a few accents,
school,
but I'm not, like,
and
Jesus Christ
continued.
incarnate. I don't have them all. I have British. I kind of have Russian. I can maybe do a French sometimes. I have Spanish. I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Those are all the accents I really know.
I have, I guess, somewhat southern.
And I mean, I guess
my
if like, you want to break it down
childhood
further, I have a
attempt
few different British
at
accents. I can't
British.
really do Irish, but I can do British and I can do Scottish. Like, like New England and then Scottish.
Billy!
Oh.
It's been so long.
Billy. Hey, you got shit to say?
Perchance?
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man. Billy quietly reads to herself.
Fair?
Across
It's
to
so
the
actually
corner of
dark
the
in here.
globe is a real
Oscar!
Holy shit, he is here. What?
Yeah. I told
I
you.
refuse to believe that you were just right.
How
Oscar
hard
sits in
of
the library,
concept is that?
reading a book peacefully with one leg crossed over the other. He leans forward in his chair carefully as he reads, seemingly distracted.
Hey, Oscar.
He blinks back into reality and glances up toward you. He looks between all three of you carefully before chuckling slightly. Should I be worried about why the three of you in particular are here? We came looking for you. We need you to come with us. I used to talk like Elvis. Wasn't he the guy who's like, do the records off the shelf? I shouldn't listen to them by myself. Of course you do. He looks back at his book with raised eyebrows. You've certainly been rather active lately, after all. Time is of the essence, Oscar, London adds, placing her hands behind her back.
Will you come? Way to keep me in suspense. Come on.
Dame. His expression falters and he closes his book, setting it down and looking back at all of you. Why should I? Oh, come on, Oscar. London steps forward. Look, I'm fine with helping you guys. I am. But if you want my help with something, you're going to need to tell me what's going on. Really. London, you haven't been this active in years. And now suddenly these outsiders appear, and you're running across the entire colony. Yeah, he was I fell into a burning ring of fire. And down, 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 the flames went higher. And it burned, burned, burned. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. Just level with me for once. Please. London stares at him for some time, narrowing her eyes. However, she would sigh and walk over to the seat across from him. Not Johnny Cash either, Rex. They're all the same to me! Perhaps there is more going on with my activities than I often let on. You don't say.
We just need you to help us talk to someone.
Who? Do you remember the eldest daughter of the Bransons from the dinner? Olive Branson? We need you to use your charms, if you will. My charms. Yeah, we think she'll respond best to you talking to her than any of us. Oh, you're right, but they all sound the same. Can't help falling in love with you. And why exactly are you trying to talk to her? She may have some information regarding Merrick Huxley that we need if we want to help Marshy Mallow win the campaign. So we need you to help us get that info from Olive. After all, you don't want Merrick, misspelled name TM, to win the campaign himself, do you? London asked. I suppose not. So you should help us find out as much as you can to keep that from happening.
What do you say, Oscar? Will you help us?
Rare Rexel, where I confused Johnny Cash, someone else, Bob Shager, Seeger, and Elvis Presley as the same person because they all made music at like the same time. It was the same style.
This isn't one that gets scratched from the records. This is you genuinely taking an L.
Nah, we can go along and just say that I do not know who Elvis Presley is. He hesitates, looking between each of you, before he would lean back in his chair, pushing his book aside and standing up. Fine. I'll help you. I just wanted to be in the loop this time around, you know? I don't mind lending you a helping hand, London. you or your friends. But if you're going to ask me for help, don't I deserve to know what I'm helping with in the first place?
Seems fair to me.
London stands as well. Well, now you know. So let's not dawdle anymore. Unfortunately, I do have a curfew to uphold today. Your dad's still giving you those? You know he's always been painfully productive of times. Thus why I'd like to hurry this along. We have a long walk up to the Bransons. Alright, let's get moving, yeah?
All right.
All the way up to the upper echelon of society. To the top of the tree from the forest floor.
Indeed.
Oh, God. You're like naming a bunch of like songs by Elvis Presley now, and it's starting to make me realize that I did not listen to a whole bunch of Elvis Presley when I was younger. Not nearly as much as I thought I
I
might have.
listen to very little music.
Nah. I remember my mom really liked Black Eyed Peas.
Is that a
Because
song?
when I was
or
younger,
are you
yeah,
just talking
yeah,
about
no,
the
there's a
food?
band. They were the Black Eyed Peas. I can't remember the name of the song, but they were just like, hot, ha, just pump it, louder, just pump it, louder, just pump it, louder, just pump it, louder, turn up the radio, son, da 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 da, hot, 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 no, dee 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 dee. Shit went hard.
You know, if someone asked me to name a song I like, I couldn't tell you because I don't remember the names of songs I like.
I love that song. Yes, sir, chat.
Except there's one about dandelions.
She also really liked I think it was like So Smooth. What was the I gotta look this up now. What was the band, the singer, the dude?
Oh yes, give me a chance to catch up.
It
to
was
beat
like,
you.
and it's July the ocean. Santana said, under the moon, and it's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You've got the kind of loving that can be so smooth, girl. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. Shit goes hard.
My god, Rex, you summoned God with your singing.
We both listened to that song. Like,
Yeah.
that's both the song. That was just, yeah.
I'm going up the big
I love
tree.
how I say dandelions and immediately you could identify the song. It might just be called Dandelions. I don't actually fucking know. I just know it's about dandelions.
Fuck you, Sorb.
No!
Fuck you, Sorb.
No!
Fuck you, Sorb.
No! I fucked up.
Fuck you, Sorb.
Absolutely not! Get yeeted, Fater! No!
Go off the tree.
No!
Off the tree.
No!
Off the tree.
No!
Off the tree.
No!
Off the tree. My frame rate!
The frame rate said
It
fuck
just
you.
does not exist sometimes. Oh, I love Take On Me as well. I'll be gone.
That song is in my dad's car. He just has like a set of songs that he cycles through, like some playlist that he made God knows when, and that has been the songs I've listened to all of my life whenever I'm in his car.
Not the rain. Yeah. Marshy's gang. Marshy's
Marshy's
I
gang.
Damn,
loved when I,
you
like-
hit in those high notes better than I can.
I have A range whenever I like, actually massage my vocal cords, and utilize them.
My
and not
range
shitpost.
is very limited. I can't go very deep, and I cannot go high. So,
You actually got mashed potatoes thrown at me. Did you eat them? Was it a
power
good snack?
move, eat them.
I also like. I unironically like. Shit. What's the Rick Roll song? I can't remember. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Holy fuck.
Thank you, Cam, for
Video
dancing.
killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. You're right, it is a bop.
That is the
Alright,
only
it's up here.
lyrics I know of that one.
Yeah, that's same. But I remember liking the rest of it. I just don't memorize the other lyrics. Oscar stays quiet. What about you, London? Do you stay quiet? I'm covered in a pot's worth of mashed potatoes. Well, you gotta. That's free dinner. It's free dinner, Rune. I have no idea what the events were that led up to that instance, but all I know is you are now fed.
See,
Shall
chat.
we?
I cannot play Tower of Fantasy in my fan server today because I'm literally not at my fucking house.
LMAO, Swan. You are so bad.
No.
Mr. Branson would answer the door after a London knock. His eyebrows raise in surprise when he sees you four once again on his doorstep. Oh, Miss Remington, Mr. Maxwell, and the outsiders. I can't say I expected to see you four back so soon. He laughs a bit. Let me guess, it was my wife's apple pie, wasn't it? It's a real showstopper. Well, I mean, if you got more. I'm sick and I haven't been able to sing for weeks, so I'm sad. Don't worry, it's all accumulating. Whenever you, recover, then you will be able to sing a shit ton. Actually, Mr. Branson, London steps in, smiling at him. I'd like to speak with Olive, if that's all right. Olive? You came here for my daughter? Indeed. I found her company to be intelligent and interesting. I'd love to speak with her more, if that's all right.
All of us would like to, actually.
Oh, damn, I wanted apple pie. Jeez. He'd seem shocked, but he would open the door for the four of you. Certainly. Of course, please come in. As you all enter, he would chuckle. I'm glad to see that she's managed to make some friends. She's never been the most social of admin, but to see her gaining a connection with a Remington, that's fantastic news. Oh, you have no idea. I believe she's in her room at this time. Third floor, the door on the right. Make sure to knock before you go in. The man would smile and motion to his wife. Look at that, dear. Our daughter making friends in high places. I knew she had it in her.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's wonderful.
Fuck up.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Mrs. Branson agrees.
Could we make you any tea?
Yeah, nah, but if you got the ingredients to make more pie, I'll happily take that on the way out. All
You
right.
are really food motivated.
Have you eaten the pie? It's so clear that you haven't.
I tried to eat as little as possible so I wouldn't die.
This woman could save the entirety of Mythos with her pie.
See, Rex, the more you rub it in that the pie was that delicious, the more I regret my condition.
All I'm saying is the edict would not be an issue with that woman's pie.
What, do you think it would cure all their
I think it would make them change their minds.
Yeah.
I know I would over that pie.
So essentially, on a bargaining table, all I have to do is be like, I can get you some of Miss Branson's apple pie, and you'd be like, abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah, there is no price. That pie is priceless. Ain't nothing like it.
My god, what a power move. You cannot let our enemies know this. We'd be doomed.
Come on, third floor. So this is the second one. Right,
No, they
so
actually have a
nursery was over there.
basement.
It was
Could you
door on the left, right?
imagine?
No, it was right. Could you imagine what? What could I imagine?
You finally meet up to like 1v1 Rowan Pierce and he's like, I'm gonna destroy the world, and you're like, nah man, take this pie, and he's like, yo, this shit bussin'. Never
I'm
mind.
MB, man, my bad.
NB, this world ain't that bad.
Miss Branson saves the world with her apple pie. Anyway.
Knock, knock. Here we are.
Wow.
This somehow feels wrong. Oh, what there's nothing wrong with this. Remember the plan. Okay, London.
I mean, Rex, we're about to essentially attempt to manipulate someone to give us information by using another person.
Doesn't she seem like she's kind of in a bad mood today? Just a little bit.
She spent time with her family, and seemingly that wasn't the best thing
Mm-hmm.
for her.
Hey, Olive.
So.
Dressed business formal. My God.
Oh, I'm probably reading
Are
this.
you not a woman? Do you not have boobs?
The young girl would be writing a letter of some kind in perfect cursive. She hums to the sound of the rain outside before glancing in her direction when she hears the door open. However, when she sees it's you both, London and Oscar, she would immediately become confused and set down her pen. Hey, Olive. She bows her head skeptically. Swan, Rex, Mr. Maxwell, Miss Remington. She turns herself in her seat to face you all, concerned. How may I help you?
Yeah, we're just here to have a little chat.
Good old group
Sorry,
of friends.
was that not menacing enough? We're just here to have a little chat.
Don't scare her! A chat? About what exactly? Is something wrong?
I'm sorry, that's funny as hell, Dracorp, because I could hear it as soon as you said that. Anyway. Oh, of course not. London steps in. I just thought maybe all 5 of us could hang out. That's all. I had quite an interesting time at dinner the other day, and would love to continue our riveting conversation from before.
Oh, I'm sorry, but no. No?
No?
I'm about to sound like I've never heard the word no before in my life.
I hope I did not. Oh, I'm so sorry that was London again.
Cease! I hope I did not give any of you the wrong idea, but I'm not particularly interested in hanging out at this time. However, I appreciate the sentiment. She turns her chair again to look away from you all. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You're up, numbnuts. Oscar looks a bit nervous before he would step in, giving Olive a kind smile. What are you writing, Olive?
A letter to a friend. Would you mind?
Well, I used to write letters a lot, too. Oscar continues, slowly walking forward to stand next to her desk, looking out the window. Oh, I remember when I was just a kid. My parents sent me to a summer camp, and I... well, let's just say I'd have rather stayed home. But there was this one other camper that I met who always managed to make me feel better when I was down.
Olive
Olive raises... Bitch! Olive raises her eyebrows. Oscar continues. Even though you technically should do the narration. It's
Yeah,
mine
I
now.
should. Fuck you!
Every time I felt homesick or left out, he would be able to make me laugh without fail. Wait, this is Olive. What?
Fuck.
What? What? Hold on. Fuck, I cannot. My
I'm
brain. This
the
is
narrate-
Oscar.
Red's
It's
still-
Oscar. It's Oscar. It's Oscar.
I'm
Okay.
taking back the narration. Fuck you.
Alright. Every time I felt homesick or left out, he'd be able to make me laugh without fail. And when I when I fell off of the rock climbing wall, I remember he and I snuck around the back after everyone else left. And he flew us both to the very top just so he could ring the bell.
Oscar shakes his head.
We stayed in touch for a bit after that, but eventually I got busy and he stopped reaching out. Those sorts of things just happen, you know. So I'm glad to see that you and your friends still haven't given up on talking to each other.
I'm actually not certain about that. I haven't heard back from him in a couple of months. I assumed he was just busy, but now it feels like it's been too long since his last letter. Oscar gives her a sympathetic look and places a hand on her shoulder, giving her a small smile.
Your closest friends in life won't give up on you, no matter what. I'm not sure what your relationship is with this person, but I'm sure that whatever happened, it's not your fault, alright? You still seem to be making an effort for this friend. I hope in the future you'll be able to find people who can make those same efforts for you in return.
He's really good at this. Olive lightens up a bit. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell. I really needed to hear that.
You can call me Oscar, you know. I get that we're all children of nobles, but that doesn't mean we have to be formal with one another all the time.
Oscar laughs. Alright then, Oscar it is. So, is it alright if we stick around just to talk, Olive? She pauses, glancing at Oscar before looking back at the rest of you. She sighs. Fine, you can stay and talk, but just for a little while. I have other things to return to.
Thank you, Olive.
London smiles, giving Oscar a small side glance and a smile.
Alright, cool. So we've got some questions.
My god. London puts up a hand to Rax quickly to stop him. She clears her throat.
So, Olive, I don't recall us being able to hear your opinions about the current political campaign.
I have been asked not to share my thoughts on the political turmoil of Gaia.
Oh, come now. You must have some you're willing to share. Perhaps on Marshy? Or Merrick misspelled.
Anything? She hesitates. I don't know anything about Marcy Mallow as a person, but I can agree with her ideals. She seems selfless and genuine. I cannot say the same for Merrick Huxley, however. She pauses and shakes her head. No, I shouldn't say such things.
Hey, look, you can tell us anything, alright? Why do you think that way about Merrick with a K?
I did not know
You
that
mean with a
Merrick's
C?
name had a C.
Now, the correct writing of it does not have
I
a C. That's why you
realize
say Merrick
it
with a
is.
K.
You fucking.
Candy's a fuck up is the moral of the story.
We already know that.
She stares at you for a moment. I suppose that in the past, Mr. Huxley has given me reason to pause when he spoke. He appears to be a logical and reasonable man, and yet there are times I find myself questioning his actions. London raises an eyebrow, leaning forward.
Such as...
I'm not sure I should say.
We won't tell us all.
London smiles.
You can tell us anything. Think of this as simple gossip, Yep, so start talking.
Well, there was a time where Merrick came to speak with my parents recently. I was sitting up here reading a book when I overheard Mr. Huxley raise his voice downstairs. I overheard him talking to my mother and father about something important, but I can't remember what exactly. Try to remember as much as you can.
Merrik. Where'd the C come from? Keep going.
He was looking for something quite important, and he believed my parents may know where it was. They told him that they didn't have it, but they theorized that Coulson may have known where it was, or he may have had it himself. I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly.
So Merrick wants something that Coulson had. Thank you for trusting us with this information, Olive.
London states. She places a finger to her lips.
Don't worry. It'll be our little secret, alright? We should go.
Already? You just got here.
We're all rather busy people, unfortunately.
Oscar states.
But if you'd like, I could come back and we could talk more later.
All right, then.
Come on.
Come back later, then.
I will.
Oscar waves to her with a smile as all of you stand up, beginning to leave her room entirely. That did feel a little wrong.
Merrick's after something Coulson wants.
Yeah?
Okay. That seems like a really solid lead. Because that means that whatever it is, he could hypothetically not have it yet. And we should hypothetically get it ourselves, right? Right?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta make sure he doesn't get it if he doesn't have it already. Hell, we don't
On our
even
way
know what
out-
this thing is.
She didn't cook more.
Oh my god.
You go! Go!
What? Did you just... Bye! Did you actually just take some of their apple pie off their dining room table? Did you actually just do that? Did you, like, drive by, grab the pie? My god, you did! You know, Olive's gonna be like, I wonder why there's no dessert tonight, Mother. My god.
So where to next?
Coulson's? I mean,
Suppose if it's something that they had, we could check it out.
well, I don't see where else we could exactly look.
I
considering
think
he
Merrick's
was-
just mad that he never got pie.
Are you here? Just scope around for a fucking cat. God damn.
I could be.
Fucking woman.
Can't believe Candy's been stalking us.
See, I could.
Again.
Yeah, this
Again!
is not new for me.
My lord! I hope we don't have trouble trying to look around his place.
Oh. Were those animals up there?
That's...
What's
a
going
good
on up
question.
there? Can vaguely overhear a conversation outside the home from your hiding spot. The group of animals appear to be talking with one another. Find anything?
Nothing yet. Fuck.
Alright, you can have that one.
Okay.
Are we sure that we should be doing this? It feels wrong to go through the old counselor's belongings.
What?
Like candidate Huxley said, it's for the good of the colony. I trust he has a reason for this search, so we keep looking. If you say so.
What are we looking for again?
Something that doesn't belong. That's all he told us. They're all working for Merrick, too. London and Oscar lean over. Oscar, did you know that a group would be clearing the counselor's home today? No, I didn't. My parents would have told me if there were plans to.
Well, obviously, they're not just clearing the house. Anything else? Any physical descriptions or something?
It's something of importance to the current candidacy campaign. I'm sure we'll know it when we see it. Let's not waste any more time then. I didn't wake up this morning with plans to search the old counselor's home. Seeing how he lived, pictures on the wall. It's not that fun, you know? We're all still grieving. I get it. It's exactly why I want us to be in and out from Mr. Huxley quickly. Imagine how he must feel about searching his old friend's home, huh? Yeah, old friend my ass.
What a bastard.
London and Oscar glance at one another, and then back at you both. Well, so much for sneaking in. I underestimated Merrick's desperacy. Clearly, whatever he was speaking to the Bransons about is more important than I expected. Whatever it may be. Okay, that's all the more reason for us to get it first, right? How? We don't even know what it is. Well, from the sounds of it, human outside don't know either. We're all in the dark, which places us on an equal playing field. She peeks around the corner carefully, narrowing her eyes. Our only problem is how to get inside.
I mean, we could try breaking in.
Well, it's not the worst idea. It's far too risky. Not the worst idea? They can't break into the late counselor's home! Are you listening to yourselves? Breaking any of the windows would cause noise. And even if the animal outside didn't hear the window break, they would eventually find it and know that someone else is inside. Additionally, while we're inside, we'd have to worry about hiding more than searching to keep ourselves from getting caught.
Damn it.
That's a good point. We can't do anything obvious. We're gonna need a better way in, and we need those animals out of the house.
If only we still had that bowl.
Bowl?
Yeah? Do you not remember wrestling them?
Oh, I thought you said bowl, like B-O-W-L.
Oh no.
Precisely. Then we can simply ask them to leave. There's no need to take any more risks than that. Do you really believe they would vacate for the outsiders? Or even either of us, for that matter? They work for Merrick, and therefore are more likely to answer to him or one of his allies. You and I are neither of those things.
And asking Merrick is out of the question.
Yeah, like he'd do us any favors.
It's more likely to enchant one of us.
If a Remington or a Maxwell asked to look around the home, it would seem suspicious based solely on our limited connections to the Huxley family. She thinks for a moment before her ears would perk up and her tail begins to sway quickly. Oscar, perhaps you'll have a chance to finish your little conversation sooner than we anticipated. I do not like that look on your face, London. You think Olive can get us inside? My favorite part of Mythos SMP, the dramatic pauses. Her family was the one to spur Merrick into forming that search party. They are direct accomplices in whatever it is he's trying to accomplish in Coulson's home. Therefore, if Olive, the daughter of that family, told the Animan to vacate the premises shortly, well, how could they refuse? She is a Branson, and therefore directly connected with the Huxley family politically. Ignoring her would potentially bring the wrath of her family or Merrick himself. Or, at least, that's what the Animan would believe.
Not sure I like the sound of that. If it's our best option.
We have to go back to the Branson house and persuade her to get us into that home. Otherwise, whatever Merrick is looking for is as good as his. And I'm sure I don't have to explain why that's less than ideal. Yeah, we can't let that happen. I guess we're doing this then. Come now, Oscar. Don't pretend like you're not having fun. Your tail is swaying too. He blushes a bit and gives her an irritated expression. Alright, come on. Let's do this quickly, alright? The more time we waste, the more chances we give them. Those are definitely enemies from the colony.
Yeah.
They definitely, yeah, we're all in the dark. It's only Merrick that seems to know what's up. So at least we know that it's not like they're like more traitors in the colony or anything.
Mm-hmm.
They're unknowing parties.
I just think they're doing something for the good of everything else.
Yeah.
I don't remember the way, so I hope you're not following me.
I am following you, and also you're going the right way.
Nice. Oh, right, this one was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Don't
Hey, hi,
mind
yeah, we're coming back to give your
us.
daughter a visit.
We
Man, you always are looking sideways, huh? Just don't mind,
we got your daughter a gift.
Yeah. I just had to hide the pies.
Fuck.
London's quiet. Oscar. This somehow feels more wrong. And London is quiet.
Technically it is, but we'll consider the repercussions later. So, hey Olive, you want to talk to me?
Oh, it's you're sucking. I'm already in here.
Olive would still be sitting in her room, writing her same letter from before, when you all would quickly open the door and walk in. She jumps a bit in surprise. Oh my god, you startled me. She frowns. I thought you said you had other business to attend to. What are you doing back here? Something came up. For all four of you? She seems unconvinced, turning back to her letter. It must have been quite the inconvenience, then, that every one of you now finds yourself with enough free time to come all the way back here.
Well, you know how the noble atmosphere can be. As torrential as a storm, as my mother would say.
London laughs a bit, placing a hand to her mouth in a coy manner.
We need to ask you a favor.
She raises her eyebrows. A favor? She shakes her head. I'm afraid I don't give away favors easily. I just like working by another party's agenda. That's understandable, but it's important. How important exactly?
We need you to get us into Coulson's house.
Her eyes widen. Oscar immediately becomes pale, as well at how straightforward the request is. London would simply smile and lean forward, awaiting Olive's answer. You need me to do what?
Like they said before, I promise is a very logical and legal explanation.
Oscar laughs nervously. We wouldn't ask you this if it weren't for a good reason. Then you would better tell me that reason right away. She stands up. To ask such a thing from a nobleman's daughter is absolutely unheard of. And do you think, Mr. Maxwell and Miss Remington, that you would sit so idly at such a request? Let me explain, okay? It's not for us. It's for his son. Yes.
What?
She pauses, hesitating. For his son? What are you talking about? Well, it's just we wanted to go in to help Mason with something. London would raise an impressed eyebrow and stand up, putting on a melancholy facade.
Indeed. The poor child is heartbroken after his father's murder. I can only imagine how much pain he is going through right now.
Olive nods. It cannot be easy to lose a father like Councillor Coulson. Exactly. That's why we want to go into Coulson's house, to get something of Mason's. Like what exactly? London gives you all a cautious look.
It's a kind of toy. Yeah, that is, Dad gave him.
Olive considers your answer before sighing. Apologies for my hostility earlier. It seems like you were trying to... Oh, never mind. I'm thinking nonsense. She pauses, however. I'm sure my parents would be willing to help you enter Coulson's home to get Mason's toy. So why don't you just ask them... We can't do that, because Mason doesn't want to cause any trouble. It would be no trouble at all, really.
Well, you know how kids are.
Oscar laughs, his voice a bit lighter than usual.
They don't want to bring adults into it because they're afraid of causing a problem. The kid's been through enough, so it would probably be best if we kept it between ourselves, you know? Trust me, I used to babysit kids at his age.
I suppose I understand. So, will you help us? She hesitates before sighing and nodding. All right, fine. I'll help you get inside Coulson's home. I'm sure I could find a key somewhere.
Oh, a key won't be necessary.
London steps in again.
It seems that there are already some Animen there now on Merrick's orders. All we need you to do is to ask them to vacate the area while we search for Mason's toy. I would ask them myself, but I'm afraid they wouldn't answer to a Remington. Branson, on the other hand?
You flatter me, Miss Remington. I'll do what I can to help. Thank you, Olive.
Damn, I didn't know you were so good at lying.
London taught me a thing or two, I guess.
Wait, what? Oh, whatever. Okay, let's just go. Okay, well, now hopefully we got the alibi we need.
Yeah.
If Olive can get them out of the way, then that should buy us enough
Let's just
time,
hope
right?
Olive doesn't decide to stick around.
Should we sit
for
and
when
stretch
you
for a moment?
decide.
It'd be helpful, especially with the area that we're about to go into, if it seems like we're all paced up together. Are the
Yeah.
two perspectives synced up, Jesus? Are we ahead, behind, Franklin?
No, we're pretty good. We're pretty good.
We're pretty good? Like, bad good or good good?
Breaking my back.
I've already been talking to Kat to keep things on pace. So we're doing good. We're doing real good.
Because me and Swan can, like, I don't know, like...
No, I
dock
want
if
you
we need
guys to
to.
keep
We
going.
can
You
ha-
guys don't need to stop.
Okay.
Okay.
They're the ones who are going a little faster than I anticipated, but that's not really on them, you know?
Fuck, you ran out of me, Fatir. I was taking a drink. Ah!
Slow ass.
Bitch. I can't drink and walk. It's physically impossible in this mythos. Yes.
In this mythos. Wow. Okay. We need to head down here.
Yeah, it was down, wasn't it?
What the? Maybe I'm just reading a little bit too much into this guy, but he's like the one that lives in the lowest area of the district, huh?
Hmm. Do you think it gets more expensive as you go up?
I don't know. I feel like it would be more. I don't know. Just wouldn't you want a house that's higher up?
Well, yeah, that's why I
This
said
kind
I
of
feel
seems
like
like
it
he
would
didn't
be.
really care.
I mean, that kind of felt like the kind of guy he was from little we know, right?
Do we approach? Do we? Olive's there.
Yes.
Do we sit back and watch, or do we approach?
Oh.
Hold on, I've got to do
I
a big thunk
mean-
about this one.
If we're with Olive.
Okay, if we may approach and speak with Ty, let's go. We'll all walk over to the small group of Animans searching Coulson's house. Olive walks forward, leading your party and halting before the Animan. They turn to her in surprise. Ah, Miss Branson. I see you have Miss Remington and Mr. Maxwell and two outsiders with you. Can we help you with anything?
Yes, actually. I hope it will be no trouble. I was reading the chat for her.
Ah, dare you. In this Mythos swab sorberus. Not at all. What is it that you need, Miss Branson?
I would like all of you to momentarily vacate the premises, if you would.
The Animan all pause in their work to look at her in surprise.
You want us to leave? That won't be a problem, right?
I suppose. Well, with all due respect, Mrs. Branson, we're working on, or Miss Branson, we're working on the strict authority of candidate Huxley and your parents, Mr. and Mrs. Branson. London's eyes narrow at this information. Well, I'm afraid that if we were to stop, we would risk falling behind schedule.
Surely you could give us just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, we'll make it quick. And what exactly is the meaning of this order, Miss Branson?
My companions here would like to take a look around inside in order to find a toy for Mason Ford. After all, the home did belong to him and his father because before Counselor Coulson's passing. You wouldn't deny a child his toy, would you?
No, if we had a description of the toy, we could easily locate it ourselves. Yeah, that won't be necessary. We can do it ourselves.
You really don't want to operate off of a child's description.
The Animan all glance at one another before they look back at Olive. Do your parents know about this, Miss Branson? Have they authorized this pause in our efforts? Olive blinks for a moment, glancing back at all of you. Oscar gives her a small smile and a subtle nod. Or a small and subtle nod, no smile.
Do you doubt my own authority? No, I'm certain that's not what they meant with such a question. I simply ask you to take a short break to allow my companions to find a child's toy. Once they have found it, of course you'll be able to return to your duties. But do you have no sympathy for a child who just tragically lost his father?
Not at all, Miss Branson. You and your companions may give the home a look for this toy. But please try not to take too long, alright?
Thank you. Your cooperation is appreciated and will be rewarded. She got some backbone.
Okay. Okay, great.
Okay.
Whew. So
Got
this
inside.
was Coulson's house? We gotta talk to Olive. We skipped a step.
Don't fucking lock me in.
I'll do what I want.
Olive sighs as all the Edmund leave the home, clearing the way for the two of you, London and Oscar, to take a look around yourselves. There. The house is all yours. Thank you, Olive. No need to thank me. I just hope you find what Mason is looking for. I'll wait out here for you four so I can ensure you are not disturbed, alright? But please do make it quick.
You'll hardly notice we were gone.
London states.
Come on, we're wasting time.
Okay.
London and Oscar look around the area carefully. I don't think I've ever been in Counselor Coulson's house until now. Remember, Oscar, we're not here to gawk. We're here to discover what Merrick was after. I know, I'm just commenting.
Where do we start?
Well, there's plenty to look at. Cannot be certain. Whatever it is, clearly Coulson cared about it enough to hide it, since Merrick needs a search party to find it. We don't even know what we're looking for. Anything important or locked away would be a good place to start. Just like at the Branson's house. Precisely. But we have to move quickly. Olive is waiting outside for us, remember? Well, how are we supposed to search this entire place in time? By not dawdling. Alright then, let's get moving, yeah? My thoughts, exactly. Oh boy, okay, I'll just keep watch. Let me know if you need me for anything. If that's what you prefer, I like to do some searching myself. I can't let you have all the fun, Rex. But this is fun for you guys?
On occasion.
Okay. It's time to employ my classic strategy of, oh my god, well, what did you get?
Recipe book. It seems one particular page has a dog ear on it. Chili dog. It's just how to make chili.
Give me the book.
Fine. But
You
it's...
suck at reading. Gimme.
You know what? No, fuck you, I'm reading it. Chili dog. Chili. Place cooked steak, beans, and an onion into a pot to cook. Mince well and stir continuously. Hot dog. Place a raw pork chop into a pot to cook. Once cooked, cut a loaf of bread and place pork chop apparently, inside. Pour the chili on top of the hot dog. Enjoy. It may be messy. There's an extra note on the recipe page. Add extra onion for Mason.
Give me the book.
Fuck you. So much junk mail. My god. You're enchanted with Insight 3. What, do you think there's something else to it or something?
I don't know, you never know. Anyway, there's nothing.
Yeah, figured.
Damn
Figured. Don't
That's
trade
it.
with me.
it, I was about to give you lavender. Okay. Junk mail. Table appears to be covered in a stack of junk mail. You notice one particular letter standing out. Alumni of Rushwater Academy. Interested in donating to your alma mater? We could always use the extra funds to school candidates just like you. There's a note attached to the letter. Cancel subscription at Rushwater Academy. So this was an alumni. So he went to an academy. But didn't we hear about that before? I think we have.
Yeah, I mean...
Him and Merrick went to, like, academy for being a counselor or something.
Candidates or something, yeah.
Yeah, candidate school or something.
Candidate school. What a name.
It looks like there's a downstairs and an upstairs.
Better to go up before you go down. Huh.
Oh, what a pleasant lighting error.
Picture. There's a picture on the wall. It appears to be one of Coulson and Merrick when they were far younger, dressed for their graduation. You seem happy. Perhaps you shouldn't take this picture. Why would I want anything to do with Merrick?
Let me see this.
Who knows? Maybe we'll drop
It's
through
kind
the
of
floor or
sad.
something.
He obviously thought highly of Merrick.
Yeah.
Can't believe he just betrayed him like that.
I want to know the reason. I mean, even if it's a stupid one, I just want to know what went through his head when he decided to betray his lifelong friend. Why?
Oh god, I think this is Mason's room. There's an Among Us plush right there.
Oh, this is cute.
Homework. There's some unfinished homework on the desk. Name Mason Ford. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 4 minus 2 equals 2. 8 minus 5 equals 3. 10 minus 1 equals 9. 2 times 1 equals 2. 4 times 4 equals 16. Don't tell me he was doing his homework when he found out about his dad dying.
Oh my god.
He also had a journal. On the desk would be a child's journal. Notice that the writing in the journal is not easy to read. Today I went back to school. Dad said school is good for me, 'cause I can learn to write and stuff more. I hope I can have friends. I want friends at school.
You were such a kid. Let's take this toy as our cover, or whatever. Where the fuck did it go?
You just destroyed it.
Did I? No?
You just unalived that toy. Oh, there we
No,
go.
there.
Whatever. Come on. It's not what we're looking for, and I doubt it's going to be in a kid's room.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Did we explore the entire house? Do we want to do this, or should we check everywhere else out first?
I mean, might as well explore.
Either, it doesn't matter. Alright, we'll do this.
Okay. Why give me the fucking
Unfinished
option?
letter, unknown note. There are 2 things in this room. Let's look at them first, I guess. Unknown note. 1121. 12 west, 9 north, 7 east. And this one. Dear Evander, I know it is not common when I write to you. I can't remember Coulson's voice. It's been a hot second.
He was the snake, so he was like the sort of like
Dear Evander,
yeah.
I know it is not common when I write to you, but I found myself reconsidering a recent development I'd like to share with you. I recall when the outsiders first arrived. You told me on their second day that they helped you with your work. Do you recall this conversation? I was suspicious of their actions, and yet you were incredibly thankful. I hadn't considered until that moment just how hard you've worked. Naturally, you're a very independent and responsible young man, and you are capable of numerous things at once. Your ability to multitask will never cease to amaze. Therefore, I was hoping to consider working with you on scheduling some more vacation days. I recently reread one of my favorite books. I wonder if you would enjoy it. A man travels to Dramos and speaks with a king to train in the ways of his people. It was quite educational, and in some ways, rather riveting. If you'd like to borrow it, you're more than welcome. The letter cuts off. Did he write this the day he died?
That would explain why it's unfinished.
Must have been working on that to give to him.
No wonder it was hard to go through this house.
We got a mission.
Yeah.
And a balcony, it seems.
We don't want to get spotted
around
roaming
here.
around too much, I think, by others, so we should probably stay off it.
Hey, London! London observes the safe carefully, bringing a hand to her chin. Another safe, just like in the Branson household.
What exactly did you two do while you were upstairs?
London ignores Swan, glancing in Rex's direction. I don't suppose you're up to cracking another safe open, Rex? I mean, I can certainly try.
Swear to God.
London kneels down on the ground next to the safe. Of course, by the looks of it, this lock is far more advanced. I suppose that makes sense, though. This isn't some simple noble family. This is the late counselor we're talking about, What will it take? It looks like there's some curiosity questions to answer instead. I have to look around to find the answers to these questions. Must be some information somewhere in this house. Maybe we can check through his books, sure.
Sorry if it's a me line, it's not loading.
I'll do what I can to look around myself for anything else that may be hidden in this house. If you need me, I'll be in the library with Oscar.
What sort of questions are there on the safe?
Why don't you see for yourself, She steps away, motioning for you to check the safe. After you.
You are infuriating.
The safe is tightly locked. There's some sort of small screen on the side of the safe with 3 questions listed one after the other. Who is your favorite author? Where did you go to school? What is your mother's maiden name? We don't know any of these things. Well, we know one of them.
I can't look at the safe.
Copium, I guess?
There we go. What's your favorite author? Where did you go to school? And what is your mother's maiden name? The book that was mentioned in the letter.
Yeah, but there wasn't an author. Just says his favorite book. And what it was about.
Fuck. What if it's Finn Holloway?
No, that wouldn't make sense. Finns are autobiographical, if not
Um,
fancified. This talks about a king.
fair.
He's not a king.
Well, no, it says there's a man
Though
that
the
goes
academy,
to see
we
a
definitely
king.
got his. We definitely got the academy. Oh, you're right. Maybe I definitely got the academy. He went to Rushwater Academy,
Mm-hmm.
to his alma mater. But we should keep looking around.
Yeah.
You never checked downstairs.
We didn't. There's some more stuff down here. It's a library over there. Another picture. There's a picture frame on this table. It appears to be Coulson and Mason, happy in some sort of office. Perhaps you should put it back for now.
Can I see? Oof.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Nope. It's a locked door.
Looks like it.
Interesting. A locked door. Yeah, that just means that there's something important behind it. London leans forward, bending her knees slightly to peek through the holes in the door into the room past it. Her tail brushes by you as it sways behind her. I see. Some chests and some crates. It appears to be a storage room of some kind.
Then let's see what the late counselor was storing away.
Yeah, it was a picture, Queen. London tries the door, staring at the handle for some time before frowning. This door will take a rather specific key. It doesn't appear as though it can be easily picked. Swan,
Hmm?
you got something you want to say?
Oh, sorry.
Hello?
How exactly would you know that?
She ignores the question, crossing her arms and looking back at both of you. In that case, keep your eyes open for some sort of key, Alright, got it.
Yeah, never give me an answer. My god.
I think we looked through everything.
Oh, this
The rest
here's
of
the
this junk mail,
library.
just that junk mail. Why did he hold on to all of it?
I mean, there's a library down here. We can look through that.
I guess, sure, why not? Fuck it. Blah, blah, blah.
God, you.
Well, come on, hold on. Let's think about this safe, right? Maybe we can just crack it.
Fine.
We know the Academy. It's Rushwater Academy.
Yeah.
Favorite author? Would it be Finn Is Finn Holloway? I'm not a fucking Finn Holloway aficionado, are you?
Fish. I don't know what that word means.
You really like Finn Holloway.
No. I mean, I'm a fan of his work, sure.
Damn, where's Alana?
But
when you
I'm
need
not a
her?
fangirl.
Yeah, huh?
There's gotta be.
Let's see. The man travels to Dramos and speaks with a king to train in the ways of his people. Give it the hydrate.
So it's an author, his school, and what was the last one?
Well, this might not be Finn. Could this be you now?
Could be.
Fuck it, come on.
Fuck what? Are you going
Let's
to
just
look
go
at
to
the library after?
You probably yeah, you probably had a look. I wanted to collect the knowledge that we had already. Dumb fuck.
Well, fuck you. Ronnie's letter. Dear Coulson, do you think you can manage to place more funding into the fields? We could use the assistance and some enhanced technology for better production. Thank you, Ronnie.
Can I see that? Looks like there's some stuff on the floor too. Shit. I just threw Ronnie's letter on the floor. That's actually a really cute detail. That's a smart move, whoever did that.
Yeah.
Put books on the floor. Anyway.
Do you let me see the book you seemingly found?
Older
after as
letter.
well?
Dear friend, I've heard about your recent adoption. I must congratulate. Hold on, let's see if this is signed. Oh god, yeah, I know the voice now.
Merrick, I assume.
Dear friend, I've heard about your recent adoption. I must congratulate you. The miracle of parenthood is quite a profound one. Will it be taking your father's name or your mother's? I recall our conversation recently on the subject. I wonder what you decided to settle with. Ford or Portia? Either way, I look forward to meeting this son of yours. I'm certain my own sons will look forward to the opportunity as well. I give you my best. Sincerely, Merrick Huxley.
And then there's a letter from Homer.
That's the answer, though. Ain't it? Mother's maiden name.
It could be, yeah. Dear Counselor Coulson, I prefer to have a bit more funding for the school. Is it possible to meet to discuss this? Yours, Homer. Busy guy. Bet you're right. Who would have ever thought that Merrick would have incidentally given us the right answer?
Yeah, no. The one thing that I will
Ford
never
or
thank
Portia?
him for, but...
So Ford would be his actual name. So his mother's maiden name must have been Portia.
Mm-hmm.
That just means we don't know the author, though.
Well, you're right. Fuck. I mean, we could take a guess and
We don't see a
maybe-
book in the shelves here. I mean, you could talk to London and Oscar, maybe.
Maybe they've uncovered something.
London and Oscar would be sitting in the library casually. Do you need something? Well, we found the answer to 2 of the 3 security questions on the safe. It's not too much beyond that. And the 3rd?
We don't know the answer to that one yet.
Well, then there must certainly be something you missed. Did you check everywhere in the house? Yeah, we even looked in Mason's room. Nothing. What's the question exactly?
Favorite author, I believe.
She considers the question. Oscar and I have searched this library rather thoroughly, and I don't recall seeing any particular author that stood out. Yeah, me neither. The library seems to have a good amount of variety in it. I mean, we found a book that has a hint in it. A hint? What sort of hint?
It looked like a letter. It described the plot of the book.
You hand the letter you found to London, who looks over it. Oscar glances over her shoulder. I cannot read. It appears the letter's unfinished. It's kind of sweet that he's going to send a letter to Evander to relax. I don't think I've ever seen Evander at a time when he wasn't running around working.
It says that the book is about a man who traveled the world.
Yeah, and then went to Dramos or something.
Saw a king.
Trained.
Interesting that a Dramos king would do that, because from what I've heard, Dramos isn't exactly very friendly.
So I can see. Perhaps you could ask Evander or Billy if... Hang on a second. Oscar narrows his eyes, carefully taking the letter from London's hands. He scans over the letter. I feel like I know this book that he's talking about.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely know it. Right here, he talks about the man going to see Dredd, see? And he talks about a king meeting with the man. He's talking about one of Yuno Arima's books. Well, Yuno, it is Yuno!
You guessed right.
Yuno! I never knew, like, all of his writings. I think he might have casually mentioned it before, like, forever ago. I would have never put 2 and 2 together. I've heard of that man. He's my favorite author, even though in mortal terms he's a bit old-fashioned. I had no idea Counselor Coulson read his work too. Good to know. Well, that should be the last question answered, right? Yeah, let's go unlock that safe. Good work, Oscar. Oscar gives you an awkward smile. No problem. Although I still think it's a bit weird we're using this to steal from the late counselor's safe. Look, I promise you it's necessary. Alright, let's go.
We're not stealing, we're safeguarding. There's a
You're
difference.
better than Merrick getting his grubby little mitts on it.
Exactly. Safeguarding.
We should keep moving, though. Olive's got to be getting impatient.
Yeah. I'll just say we had a bit of trouble figuring out which toy.
Safe is tightly locked, blah, blah, blah. Favorite author, where you go to school. I got this. You know, Arima, Rushwater, Academy, and how is it spelled? Portia.
That should be right.
The safe audibly unlocks and opens. Aha!
What's inside?
Ooh. Mason Ford's adoption papers, some kind of amulet, a bunch of money. There's the deed to the house. And there's a key. I don't think we need to touch the rest of this stuff. What do you think?
I don't think so. I mean, fuck, Merrick can't do anything. Like, there would be an outrage if he tried to take the deed or whatever from Mason. So I think the rest of the stuff is safe.
Yeah. And be too suspicious if we took that stuff.
Yeah.
We'll have to trust that Merrick just deals with it right.
I mean, he has to.
Does leave a bad taste in my mouth, but we can't really we don't have a better choice. But the key, no one will know the key's missing. This has got to go to the door, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, give it a try.
Okay.
Fit it in the lock.
All right, let's try this. No.
No?
Oh. Come on.
What the fuck?
Guys.
I mean, did you jiggle it around? Did you?
London and Oscar look to you expectantly. Did you find the whatever it is we're looking for? Not quite. We found a key to a chest, but it's not to the storeroom. I mean, I guess that does make sense. London said it was a very special key. This one's kind of just a very, it's a chest. I thought we were so thorough, but you're saying we're still missed something?
Unfortunately.
London narrows her eyes. Could you let me look over all those books you found? Yeah, I mean, sure. You lay out the books you found before her. She sits on the ground, skimming over the books carefully before pausing. Where did you find this one? She motions to the short note with numbers on it. Oh, right, I almost forgot about that one. That was on his desk in his room.
Yeah, that one was strange.
It was just a weird sequence. I mean, it wasn't like a combo lock.
I feel like I see where this is going.
Do you know what it means?
We didn't figure that out.
She frowns, looking over the note again. I've seen these numbers before. She stands up, stepping outside. Rex, look at this! Wait, what? You walk over to her as she picks up a picture frame on a table outside of the library. She motions to the picture, which would be of Coulson and Mason. You notice a clock in the background reading 11:21. 1121. It's right there on the clock. Well, how did you even notice that?
Wait, what about the other numbers then?
Holy shit. What the fuck? Let's see. These numbers. And then it says 12 West. She looks around. Rex, could I take a look at your map? Yeah, sure. She takes your map and carefully looks over the landmarks. She turns over and walks into the library, counting to 12 and stopping. Then 9 north. She follows the instructions once more, and then she turns again into the small nook. And lastly, 7 east.
It was a set of directions. To what?
From the picture.
This did partially go where I thought it was going.
Why don't we find out? She follows the instructions further and stops in the center of the nook. However, she pauses as she takes her final step. She looks down. Right here. The flooring isn't the same. It's hollow. What?
Hold on.
Wait, what? Where?
Here. It's hollow. The key! Maybe? This one looks a little more intricate.
Okay.
Let's go try it. Or do we talk to London first?
We're gonna try it?
Let's see. It worked!
Okay. Oh, thank God. I thought you were about to unbind it. Okay. Well, this is
Let's
definitely
see.
a room.
It's very dark. I don't have night vision, my god.
There's nothing in here.
There's gotta be something. I mean,
Shit.
a wall panel? Something?
This can't
Could
be a
be
dead end.
more locked up than this.
There's just, I don't see anything.
I don't
Hold
either.
on. I gotta remember how to get rid of, like, how the fuck do you get rid of the, Oh, there we go. It's Control O. I was getting rid of NEI because I was tired of looking at it. Wait a second.
Did you see something?
Back here.
Oh!
It's a switch. Then move this crate and uncovered. Oh my god!
Why is there so many secrets? What? I can't.
This has to be beyond important.
I've fallen.
It's. I don't know what the fuck this is.
I literally cannot see it.
It's this.
Don't be alarmed, but our friends are behind you.
It's like a golden stone,
And there's like a hole
but
in
it's
the
hollow
middle.
in the middle. What?
That's so interesting. I haven't seen anything like it.
London and Oscar stare at the artifact in your hands. What is that? Yeah, I got no idea, London. She shakes her head. I've never seen anything like it before. She walks forward carefully, narrowing her eyes. But whatever it is, you can sense a faint power emanating from it.
Faint power, like magic? Hopefully not. Magic sucks.
She nods. Whatever this is, it clearly has some sort of magical ability, but I have no idea what. That means it's beyond noble animal magic.
Noble animal magic?
Noble families and animal colonies are not just created from money or wealth, but in some cases, it's also created through power. For instance, Merrick. His family is considered a noble family because, like most candidates, he possesses magical potential. Some other noble families have a limited amount of magical potential too, but not enough to be considered candidates. Wait, so what does all that mean?
Marshy has power, apparently.
It means that whatever this is, wrong voice, it's something only a candidate would likely understand.
Speak of the devil, like Marshy?
Perhaps. But for now, we should focus on...
What are you doing in here?
Fuck. Olive! Hey!
Look, I got the toy!
This isn't what it looks
Very
like.
lost!
We really were looking for that toy.
Mm-hmm. Like, see? I pulled it out of one of those crate chest things.
Really looking for that toy.
Uh-huh.
Really wanting to talk to you right there we go.
Olive stares at you all and the unfamiliar object in your hands. She blinks, a look of shock and betrayal in her eyes. What are you doing? Olive!
I assure you there's an explanation for this.
London starts to step in carefully, but Olive backs away. You told me you were looking for a child's toy. What is that?
Look, okay, we don't know either, but we need it to...
I don't... The suspense is killing me. Olive,
To dramatic pause where it's not needed. There we go.
I trusted you. I thought you were trying to help a grieving child. Why are you snooping through Counselor Coulson's room? Why are you taking his things? Are you stealing from him? London's jaw tightens as she quickly looks around the room for anything that may help you out of the situation. Her own expression would darken slightly.
Oh,
Oscar
fuck.
notices this, then quickly tries to step in himself.
Olive, you have to listen to me, alright? Oscar.
Oscar steps in front of you all, putting his hands up carefully in surrender.
Rex is not in the next dialogue yet, so I'm trying to improvise what I'm saying right now while we wait for him to catch up. I'm a real homie like that, you know. Look, Olive, both of our names begin with O's. There's camaraderie there. Here we go. Look, I know how you're feeling right now. We haven't exactly been truthful with you, but the fact is that the situation is so complicated the truth would just confuse you more, okay?
What does that matter? What could possibly be going on that you have to steal from our late counselor? That you have to use me for whatever sick and twisted game you're trying to play? You are the children of nobles! I look up to people like you, but this...
Please just listen, okay?
Oscar raises his voice mildly, a bit desperate.
Dizzy Busy, thank you for following.
Olive goes quiet as Oscar speaks.
I know you're confused. And you feel hurt because we haven't given you the full story. I know how that feels.
He glances at London, yes, for a moment before looking back at Olive.
But there's something larger at work here in Gaia that you could not even begin to understand. Hell, I don't even understand it, but you need to know that everything we're doing We're doing for the good of the colony.
You're destroying this colony.
We're trying to stop it from getting destroyed. I know we haven't given you much reason to trust us, but if you're going to trust anyone, you have to trust me, okay? Please, don't tell anyone about this.
Olive had stared at Oscar for some time before a voice sounds from outside the house.
What are you doing out here?
The voice asks in a low
lost
and
my place,
intimidating
I'm sorry.
tone. This voice would belong to none other than Merrick himself. London's eyes widen, and Oscar would begin to sweat. Shit! He whispers before putting a hand over his mouth.
Miss Branson asked that we step out.
The
Yeah.
animate answers Merrick.
Olive, please, don't tell him.
Olive looks at each and every one of you, her brow furrowed. Eventually, she would rush out of the room entirely without another word. Olive! Oscar starts to say before London grabs him. Do not follow her. That will only make things worse. Just London, she's gonna sell us out. And then we're all fucked. We're in an isolated area where there's no one else around. He could get us all right here and now.
There's no way we can get out of here either, like, easily. Especially if they
Is
come
there a back
in.
door? Is there a back door? Is there a
I
back
don't-
door?
There's the balcony.
Yeah, upstairs, dumbass.
Yeah, but if it's our only fucking
We're in
choice.
the basement.
I know.
We need to go through the fucking living room to go up. At that point, we would just go out the front door.
Fucking blend in. I don't know.
This dialogue will not load.
It won't.
Is there something broken here?
We were trying real hard.
Because it never really stops this long. Hello?
London, please.
Like, something is genuinely has to be broken here. Oh, no, it's
No,
because the
it's-
NPC got moved. I see.
No, it's not that. It's just straight up custom NPCs.
No, when you remove the NPC that we right-click on, then it cancels the dialogue.
Hang on.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I don't know if that's the right one. Hang on.
Olive, no, come back. My
No, give me a
beloved.
second. Give me a second.
I have a secret,
Literally,
Olive.
custom NPCs is not responding. I can't right click anything.
I was trying to be funny. I'm sorry.
Because when were you funny?
Very, very rarely.
Chat, do we concur? I don't think we do. What? That didn't happen. Now she's giggling to herself. That's how funny she thinks she is. She's really busting her own chops right now.
that didn't happen was really funny.
Okay, here we go. She's going to sell us out, London. You two need to hide now, London states. At the very least, if Oscar and I are caught, we'll only face house arrest. But the two of you, you'll be thrown behind bars for thievery. And I'm afraid there won't be much I can do to get you out for a third time.
Wait, we haven't been in prison, like, that much?
I have.
Oh. Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Where can
fuck,
we
fuck.
hide?
We can't corner ourselves.
The only option is in here or
Because
one of us
Olive's
can-
gonna bring them right there. We can't go there. Where are we gonna hide in the library?
I don't fucking know. There's this tiny crawl space I might be able to fit in.
The second they round this corner, once again, we're cornered. We couldn't even make a run for it.
There's nowhere to hide.
Hey, hold on, there's noises. I think I hear talking. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
From your hiding places, you can overhear a conversation in the main room as someone enters the home.
Olive Branson,
Good day, Mr. Huxley.
what exactly are you doing here? Do your parents know that you're here?
No, Mr. Huxley.
God damn it. We're fucked. Look, maybe if we can figure out, like, if they go down one hallway, if we hide around the corner, we might be able to run up the stairs past them. That is granted that the other animen don't cut us off.
Best shot we may have.
Where did your companions go, Mr. Branson? Companions?
Miss Branson came here with 4 others, 2 of the outsiders, Miss Remington and Mr. Maxwell.
Is this true, Olive?
Yes, it's true.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, Olive. Come on.
Please answer my question honestly, my dear. What were they doing here?
The dialogue hasn't loaded, so, They wanted to find a toy, or that's what I thought they wanted. But they were looking for something else. They lied to me.
You can't see what happens next, but you hear some floorboards creak, and Merrick's voice gets a bit louder. Did they find what they were looking for?
Well, it's complicated.
Did they find what they were looking for?!
Olive doesn't answer for some time. You hear a bit of shuffling.
I don't know. I didn't see anything in their hands when I caught them.
And where are they now?
They escaped. I'm not sure where they are now. Oh my god.
Merrick turns, his voice becoming quieter as footsteps walk away.
Fan out. I want those 4 found immediately, especially the 2 outsiders. Yes, Candidate Huxley.
You hear a number of pairs of feet walk out of the home and leave. Olive would heave a sigh. London would seem shocked, while Oscar grins in relief.
Holy shit, she actually just saved our ass. Oh my god.
I didn't think she would do that.
Oh. Let's just tiptoe upstairs. Olive? Hello?
You sound like you're going to cry.
Hello?
Olive glances at your group with a suspicious expression on her face. I hope you know what you're doing. All of you. Thank you for trusting us, Olive, and not throwing us under the bus. I need to sneeze. I didn't do that for you. She glances over at Oscar. You were right. I'm confused and hurt. He lied to me. What am I supposed to think?
I know it's hard to believe.
Oscar starts. It's impossible to believe. You used me to steal from our late counselor. Was that for the good of the colony in your eyes?
Like I said before, it's complicated. You wouldn't get it.
I want to get it. I never thought of you or Miss Remington as bad people, Mr. Maxwell, or Oscar. But what I never considered was the fact that good people are capable of doing wrong things, and vice versa. Mr. Huxley was desperate and angry. I had never seen him like that, and the moment he put his hands on my shoulders and raised his voice at me, I thought of what I told you before about him. He's a logical and reasonable man, but there are times his actions concern me. And today was one of those times.
Look, he's not as great as you people seem to think he is.
I never considered him great, but I'm not sure what to think. She looks up at each of you. What I know, however, is that I want you to tell me everything.
What?
I don't understand what's been going on in Gaia recently, but you're right when you say there's something larger at work. I want to know what. And if you 4 are going to keep investigating and doing such underhanded and foolish things, I'm going to keep you in line.
That won't be necessary.
London tries to step in.
I'm afraid we have no room on our team for a babysitter.
Someone needs to make sure you 4 don't get yourselves into any trouble. And last time I checked, if it weren't for me, you would have been discovered by Merrick. That object you stole would be in his pocket instead. You're going to listen to me, and you're going to let me help you with whatever it is you're planning. Maybe, if I know more, I'll be able to actually understand. Otherwise, I will tell my father about your actions.
Let's not bring your family into this.
Oscar states, laughing nervously.
Fine, alright. I'll tell you everything I know, and
You can tag along to help. So much for keeping the party small.
London would be visibly irritated as her tail stops swaying and her ears press against her scalp. She clears her throat.
I suppose you're welcome aboard then, Olive Branson.
Thank you. I look forward to learning as much as I can.
Oscar, if you would be so kind as to take Miss Branson back home and inform her of what you know. I'm afraid I must depart for now.
Landon states, walking out of the room
Landon?
entirely. London!
You're the worst. London states walking out of the room entirely.
I have a curfew, unfortunately. Yeah, we should go too.
I was doing so well.
London would not seem happy. Oh boy. Oscar sighs in relief.
Oh, thank the gods, I thought we were done for. I've never been under house arrest. My record's perfect! Thank you, Olive.
Added more to London? Oh shit.
To think, we're suddenly being blackmailed by a naive animan.
Maybe she isn't as naive as you thought.
It appears we have even more unneeded assistance,
Fuck you!
Yet to see her that pissed. I think it's one of the few times I think that's the first time I've seen her lose her cool.
Well, I, for one, am actually quite glad that Olive is joining us.
Too many cooks in the kitchen. This could be problematic.
It could be, but it also could be useful. Given their noble society, I mean, this will help us work around a lot of different things. Olive's authority could be important. I mean, we saw how it helped us here today.
Yeah, but that's just it. It helped us here today.
And it can help us again.
And it almost got us screwed over as well, in case you forgot that part. The only thing that stopped her from ratting us out, I think, was that Barrick freaked out on her. If he hadn't done that, we'd probably be done for right now.
Well, then let's just be grateful that we're not and work with what we have.
What we have is something that's rapidly becoming a shit show.
It was already a shit show from the time you got yourself locked up. And it's gonna get more shittier before it gets better. They don't have the authority to keep looking for us to actually try to arrest us, right?
Just keep moving, keep your head down. Let's get home.
Yeah, but technically Olive said that we, we're snooping.
Look, keep moving, alright?
I am moving! Just worried about the repercussions.
There won't be no
legally.
repercussions if we don't get caught. Think of it this way. How is he going to say that we stole something? Because they're going to ask what we stole, right? Because Slade isn't an idiot, right?
Yes, but we were snooping around at a house that we were not supposed to be in.
Shut up. He's going to ask what we stole, alright?
Okay.
And if he can't say what we stole, then they're not going to look after us. It doesn't make any sense. If what this is supposed to be this secret and this precious that he goes through these lengths to keep it this under the table, then why would he start, tell people what it is?
I suppose you're right.
This is something he probably wanted dealt with, whatever it is.
And I guess trying to get us on accusations of breaking and entering would still draw attention.
They're, like I said, they're gonna ask what we took.
Plus, then Merrick would have to explain why he had a horde of Animan trying to go through the house because they need witnesses. We're probably fine, you're right.
Look, we just can't let people get this, whatever it is.
Yeah, obviously.
What do we do with it? I just carry it around with me? That's not safe. What if he just enchants me?
Maybe.
Can't put it in, a chest or something.
I have lost you.
Just keep going home.
Yeah, that's the thing. Do I know where that is?
Oh,
There's-
fuck. Oh,
they-
fuck me. Okay, this is like really bad. What the fuck is this thing?
If they enchant us,
He was really pissed about it. Like, really pissed about it.
I mean, something about. They mentioned candidates, right?
Oh, fuck me.
And he is a candidate. It's not exactly like we can put it in a place that we don't
Oh,
know.
holy fuck. Oh, holy fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm moving. Oh, fuck. We need a shovel. We need a shovel. That's it. We need a shovel. We just need a shovel.
I have a
Okay,
shovel.
here
What do
you
you
go.
You
want?
have a shovel? Oh
Yeah,
my
I have a
fucking
shovel.
god.
Oh,
We need to hit the 4th floor. Come on.
Okay,
What?
okay, okay.
Oh, fuck.
You're
What?
so loud. Hold on, I gotta turn you down.
Rex,
Right
is
here,
this
right here,
even
right
a
here,
good
right here.
idea?
No, this is a fucking horrible idea. I need a chest. Give me a chest. Give me a chest. Give me a chest. Give me a
Rex,
chest.
this
Give me a
is a
chest. Give me a chest. Give
genuinely
me a chest.
piss poor idea.
what
Give me a
is
chest. Give
happening?
me a chest. Give me a chest. We're
Why don't
burying
you-
it. That's it. We're burying it.
I have
What are we
fallen to
burying?
God
What?
knows where
What are
and
you
found
talking
a sheep.
about?
What are you
We
burying?
robbed Coulson's house.
Why did you do that?
Phrase it like that.
Look, because Merrick was about to do it.
Oh my god, where are
Basically,
you?
long story short,
I'm underneath her house. I'm underneath like the branch underneath her house. I'm on the 4th floor. I'm gonna bury this. I'm just gonna bury it. That's what's gonna
Long-
happen. I'm burying
my
it.
God,
I'm
guys,
burying
guys,
Where
it.
did
guys,
you
guys,
go?
guys, do not find it. Look, the less of us that know where it is, the better. Because if we get enchanted, then we don't know where it is, and he can get this.
What
back
is
from
it?
us. That
We
you
don't
don't need to know.
We don't even know.
Okay,
We have no
Okay.
clue what it is. Look.
Yeah,
Wow.
we also don't know.
Okay. Look.
how do we
look,
get
look,
back up from here?
We don't.
No. We're stuck here forever.
You can
Look,
get bumed back in the
Basically,
house.
we figured that
Yum.
we overheard and found that Merrick and them wanted something that was from Coulson's place. We
Ah!
ended up looking. We found the something. We just don't exactly know what the something is. That's a problem, and we need to make sure Merrick doesn't get his hands on it. Because he's
Excuse me.
really, really mad about it. Okay? Can I get bumed back, please?
Swan
Yeah,
does
kid
not
Swan, come
exist
back
in
here,
this arc
yeah.
anymore.
Nope.
He was like looking for something, okay? And fucking we don't know what it was. London didn't know what it was. Nobody knows what the fuck it is, except for that apparently it's something only a counselor can use.
Okay.
Well, isn't
What
it more accurately a
was?
candidate because counselor's the title a candidate can get?
We don't know what the fuck it does. No one knows what it does. Only thing we know is that when Merrick found out that it was potentially missing, or he didn't even find out that it was potentially missing. The mere idea that it could have been missing, that was the angriest we've seen him.
He
Oh
literally
yeah. So
got
he-
up.
you guys did
So
cause
that
him to
was
storm off.
you guys
What?
then.
What? What was
Oh.
us?
We had
What
a
was us?
conversation
What?
with him, and it got interrupted with someone coming in and telling him something, and he got pissed.
You got so mad. So
I
he
guess
might
that was
be.
us then.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, we leave that thing buried until we figure out what the fuck it is.
Okay.
Also, we make
But if
sure.
he wants it that bad, we just need to keep it away from him and potentially figure out what it is and then use it against him.
Also, we don't ever let Rex alone with Merrick ever. Yeah.
Oh God.
Bet.
Yeah, if he enchants me, you might find out where it is.
We also have
yeah,
kind
that's
of
why
like
we don't
a,
let him alone with you.
I have another
So-
problem as well.
What?
A bigger problem, maybe.
How is that
We're-
bigger than this?
Well, we have to deal with the flux situation.
What
Like
do
we
you mean?
have to deal with it. Us
Yep.
four have to deal with it.
Wait, why us? What?
What did you do?
Well, we went to investigate it, and we found out that, for one, Merrick was using the funds for the reimbursements or whatever to buy a poison. But apparently, that poison isn't. It probably doesn't exist. He probably uses funds for some other bullshit. And yeah, it's getting worse.
Yeah,
It's
So
spreading.
So you're
it's spreading like crazy. Like it literally has not stopped.
so you're telling me that you basically volunteered all of us to deal with this problem that you don't even know if we can deal with. Like, yeah, I dissed Merrick at some point over not dealing with the problem,
What do you mean
but
we
like,
don't know we can deal with? We dealt with shit like this before.
have
So
we?
what's your plan?
Oh, should we tell them about the big giant monster that we couldn't do anything about?
The big what now?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
there's
shit.
this big giant crab spider thing that us and the entire hunters crew tried fighting, and we literally couldn't put a dent in it.
Yeah, that sounds like a flux creature of some kind.
Yeah.
Void creatures. Some of them are borderline unkillable.
Yes.
Yeah.
What the
But-
fuck is a
God.
void creature doing out here?
That's a good question. I mean, well, we were out there too. Like, there's like it seems like the flux is already taking over the wildlife. The
Yeah,
amount
the
of chickens
wildlife's
I
not
had to
good.
kill.
There's void
How
seeds everywhere.
bad does it look?
Oh fuck! When
Have
it
any of
rains,
you-
it storms.
Have any of you guys been to my island recently?
I can't remember.
Like
Oh, are
ever
you
since
talking
it
about?
turned purple?
It turned purple.
It's not that bad,
It's not that bad.
Okay.
but it's getting it. Okay,
I
you don't have an
see.
underground canyon that's just purple.
Well,
But
yes,
it's
most people don't have a particular person
there's
to attempt to destroy it like that, but
yeah, but there's well, the flux pods were all over the place. The crystals
Seedlings
were
are spreading
growing
the
at a rapid
spores.
rate.
Huh?
Right. So it's
Um,
even fucking up the geo. Okay.
yeah. The wildlife was getting taken over, and there was barely any green on the ground.
great.
So,
Even
yeah.
the trees
How
started
far
getting
And
into the
apparently-
forest did you guys go?
Apparently,
that far.
it was the safe part of the forest.
Yeah.
You're telling me that part was deemed safe and it was purple?
Yes.
Have they not learned to distrust purple?
Well, in their retrospect, they
Like
haven't
that
seen
arm?
this before.
Don't trust it.
What's
That
wrong with my
arm is
fucking arm? You got some
fine.
shit you
It's
want to
an
say?
arm.
It's purple.
There's purple arms about to fuck you up.
No, it
I
ain't.
have purple on me.
It's a joke. I'm joking
Okay,
to get
then
you
what-
right in
what
the
are we-
mood. Christ.
So what? We go out there and we kill things? That's the plan?
Well, we gotta find some way to actively stop it from spreading, otherwise there's no point.
There's probably
We're
some
just-
kind of root that we can get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Great.
how
and
do we
where
deal with the
exactly
root?
do you plan on us going out there? Just into pick a direction and walk?
We can
Well,
probably find some kind of trail. I mean, you go deeper in, the stronger the flux is.
I
the
What's the
mean-
point of
closer
even
you
going
get.
into the forest itself? There's not even anything out there.
We want to help people get their homes back and get rid of the flux.
Then you're not talking about the forest, you're talking about that one district.
Well, it's more than just that one district.
The only
spread
reason we
past
need to
that.
deal with the forest is if, like, the source is in the forest.
I mean, we could talk to like Slade more about it and see what's going on, because he really didn't want us to go into the quote unquote bad parts of the forest. And maybe now that we know something's bad and people know that we want to help, maybe he'll tell us exactly where it is. Maybe.
How is this helping your campaign?
The entire you know how like we were saying that when we were talking to Merrick about everything, when like they found out about what you guys are doing, we kind of got into a fight with them, and it caused a huge crowd to form with all the people of Gaia. And now they're all like thinking that it's looking like we might be able to win their side with this.
Okay,
But only
did
if we
you
cure the
promise
fucking
them
taint.
this? Did you promise them this without knowing if we could actually do it? We don't even know the full scale of this issue. It drove everyone out of their homes.
Well, who else would do it?
Well, here, let's think of this logistically. Okay, okay. In a tainted area, it can start whenever a rift spurts something out, right? Like, because taint is from the void, right? It is an extension of a dark god. I now know. Okay, and the thing there's a few ways of it like constantly spreading. One of them is a seedling. They're the ones that shoot out all the spores. You said you saw a bunch of them.
Yeah.
A dozen.
Yeah, we killed a bunch of them.
Okay,
A dozen of them in
that's
a small area.
So with small scale ones, it'll be the seedling that's the source, right? That's the one that's caused the spreading. And then you kill the seedling, the rest of it can go down, right?
Yeah.
With a larger scale, you have a larger seedling that's creating smaller seedlings, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the worst case, which we pray to God that we're not there, is that there's something even bigger that is creating the larger seedlings that is creating the smaller seedlings.
Oh.
And then it becomes like a network.
Ah.
If you see a shit ton of tiny seedlings out there, and if this is widespread as you think, or you're saying it is, there's got to be several giant seedlings with something at the center of it. I don't know what, but something in a naturally occurring system, just some monolithic flux heart, if you will.
Then we find it and deal with it.
Did you just say flux heart?
Yeah. I
Is it the thing
suppose.
that was like at your
Do not
place?
mention. I'm going to sob. Whatever.
Hey, so if we're gonna go find this stuff, shouldn't we like arm ourselves like big time for it?
Oh, fuck me.
Just throwing suggestions out there, cause
We're
I
gonna have to
still
prepare.
don't have anything really valuable to
I'm going to have
use.
a time breathing out there, aren't I? Depends on how
Um,
much flux has filled the air.
Well, I mean,
What
yeah.
exactly did you promise them, Marshy?
I'd help them get their homes back and deal with the flux, no matter how long it takes.
You do
Okay,
realize you
then-
pretty much destroyed whatever chance of a campaign you have if we
No,
fail
we got
now,
a chance. We have a look. What we do is
I
we make
know
a
we
big
have a
show of us.
chance.
Shush. We make a big show of us going out into the other district of the city, and we kill a bunch of things. Maybe
Okay.
bring back some stuff to make it seem like we did something productive. It doesn't immediately get it done, but it shows that we have promise, and they would want to see Marshy continue forward with that. They might elect
Exactly.
her as candidate if they really believe that she can be productive. And, as long as we, fortunately, now have something else on our plates, we're going to have to try to constantly make shows of combating this flux issue. The best one to really get it across and make sure that show that Marshy's true to her word, I guess, is to just go straight out there into that old district, see how fucked up it is, and see what we can recover.
Mm-hmm.
But we cannot get those people's homes back tomorrow.
I didn't promise them tomorrow. I said as it may take a few months, it may take a long time.
At the very least, you did that. You
Mhm.
didn't set an unrealistic time span.
Mm-mm.
But still, most people will probably think in the near future.
And I didn't say near future
I know,
either.
but people will be hopeful, probably. I mean, because Merrick
Yeah.
hasn't promised them their homes back.
No,
you
not at
have.
all.
Yeah, but Merrick
Besides,
doesn't
I don't know how
care.
this taint falls
No.
into everything, but I'm sure that if we dealt with it, it might give us an edge.
It has to.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I'm happy to see that all of us are now getting stressed out. That this is just taking turns. It's just everyone's fucking Seto Kaiba is now following. Oh my
My-
god! I
Oh,
loved you
no.
in that Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
You're gonna get sent to the Shadow Realm now?
Oh
I'd
God.
rather go to the Shadow Realm than do face flux stuff. My absolute least favorite activity. Shit involving Thaumcraft and all that sort of effects. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, speaking of handling the flux, Swan,
Yes.
you know how like I have been asking
boy.
you about
Right, the thing I keep forgetting about and keep telling you that I'm going to bring you, but then don't.
yeah,
I
it might
forget
be
about it,
important
And
now.
then the cycle
Maybe.
continues. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can also talk about talking to some hunters. If they're not all going out, there could be one that could lend you their like gear, possibly.
Yeah.
I have the worst gear. I literally still have hand-me-down gear from like over a year
Day
ago.
one. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can
Maybe.
go
Surely
look
there's a
through my
hunter that might like
shit.
you, right? They could just lend you their equipment.
It's
and then we can go out
probably
there.
still on my island. So I'm gonna have to make a trip back there. I need to anyway to check up on the state.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep. I
Oh,
am. You know what? I'm gonna have a whale of a time doing that, knowing that we've literally fucking now like there's a layer of dirt above something that could very well just be the end of us, depending
What
on
the hell
based
did
on
you
how.
bury?
Fucking, I don't know. Merrick was so pissed. So pissed.
Rex. They can't prove it was us. They can't prove it was us who buried it.
why are we burying it here? Can't we just
need
like
it nearby?
why do we
Because
need it
look,
nearby?
I needed to get rid of it immediately. Any time that I spend walking out or anything is more chance for Merrick to enchant me.
Okay.
We needed.
Okay.
I just needed to get it off
Okay.
my person as fast as possible.
And
Okay.
even then, that's why I was
Okay.
telling you not to go there.
Because when we were leaving, when we were walking back here, there were people searching for us.
Oh my god.
the fewer of
Um,
us that know about like what it is and like where it is, the fewer of us that can get enchanted and lead him directly to it.
If I would have went for the statue, Merrick would have definitely cut me off. That would have been such an obvious move.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Well, I guess we're staying in here now. Well, I was gonna
Cool.
take a shower or jump in the lake because we're literally still infested.
Yeah, maybe we
by
could
this
just like lay low
blackberry.
for like a day.
Yeah, a day will calm everything down. Then we can go home and take our
By
showers.
the way, Marshy, don't ask how I got this, but this is Mason's. You should give that to him.
Mason's little stuffy. Wait, you did break into his house. God damn it, you guys.
What, you thought we were kidding?
Yeah, you know, haha, funny practical joke.
Uh,
That was the excuse that we were getting a toy for him.
Okay, you know what? I'll give this to him next time. Probably tomorrow.
Don't-
Honestly.
well, we have to
Don't-
check in on Francine anyways to see what those samples
Don't
actually
tell
say.
him how we got
Oh,
it,
yeah.
because I will strangle you.
I don't. That's not important.
All right.
I'm
Well,
going to
I'm
my
going
room.
Good work,
to
team.
bed.
I'm out of here.
Good work, team.
Oh yeah, I don't have enough desks to finish setting up your room, but
Whatever. It's
Come over
okay.
here.
There's
I
stuff in
appreciate it.
here.
yeah. What?
There's
no
more
How
stuff
is there
now.
more?
We got more. We got another
They got
shipment.
delivered while everyone was
Oh,
gone.
good. After
What, this? No, this is the same stuff. There are no desks in it. This is shit I had in my inventory.
The next time
Oh.
we can actually fix my
So,
room,
yeah,
so
this
it's
is
not
where
the
I'm
worst.
at right now. I would fix this wall if I had more stuff, but for now, that's what you've got on that
That's
wall. but
okay.
The other three. I'd
Swan,
also
are you gonna
add a
take your
frame right
child?
here.
You're getting tables
What?
rained from the sky.
Actually, it's a grown-ass fucking man now.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
man
he
of this
grew up.
room right now.
Oh, look at me being an absentee mother.
He
Hi.
Look, he's
spent
not even
his
giving
whole-
you the eye
He
anymore.
spent his whole childhood without a mom.
Where'd I get tables from? What the fuck?
It rained
doing
from the
this shit
I
sky.
now.
don't know, it's a
I'm not
harsh
doing this
fucking
shit now.
world.
What the
At least
fuck? Why
this
did they
dude had
manifest?
shelter, food, and heat.
Alright, I'm gonna go into my crevice and scream.
I swear to God, if I wake up
Is
with that
your-
chicken in my
Is your
room,
room
I'm
like
strangling
worse?
one of
Is
you.
your room worse?
That's not too bad.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's just you and me, chicken. Don't give me that look.
Swan Sorcerer's now sleeping.
Sleep.
Alright.
And that will be all, guys. I hope you had a fun time getting totally pranked. You thought it was Camelot Oreo, but it was in fact I, Swan Sorceress. Don't worry, this video will still go up on my channel, as in Swan Sorceress's. Cam will send it to me. We'll get it, you know, all that. We won't lose this one. But yeah, a big thank you to Cam, but also I'm just once again gonna give a little bit of a talking about the really cool shit that, you know, Cam is coming up with. Cam is working really hard to come back to Mythos, and I think you're really gonna like it, genuinely. It's really, really cool. I totally don't have a part to play in it, not at all. But yeah, look forward to that. It's gonna be really good. I think y'all are gonna love it. The wait will be worth it, and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, in the meantime, give everyone else in Mythos some love. All of these really cool people make this happen. You know, Candy broke her wrists writing this stream today. There was so much dialogue. She genuinely deserves a whole lot of just, you know, love and appreciation. And Rex for being such an idea man, a fella that comes up with all of this. Marshy and everyone that helps build so much. Cat Kibberbean. Yeah. Thank you guys for so much for watching. That'll be all. Bye!